wrestling show. With sexy Sam Watts looking like CM Punk. Terry Johnson with his huge doofer chunk. Not forgetting the third member of the gang. Darren DDC Carpenter with a bang. Well done, Darren! Join us for all reviews and watch-alongs. With plenty of jokes related to schlongs. We give you all the news that you need to know. From World Wrestling Entertainment to All Elite Wrestling. We rate the bloody wrestling bouts. So join the boyos on all platforms. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, or X. This is the TD's Wrestling Show. The TD's Wrestling Show. Oh, this is the TD's Wrestling Show. With sexy Sam Watts, the big town Boston. And say his name and he will appear. Bye, bye. This is the TD's Wrestling Show. Join us for all reviews and watch-alongs. With plenty of jokes related to schlongs.
Well, hello guys, and welcome to the TDS Wrestling Show and Pro Wrestling World. Holy motherfucking trucking shit. You ain't gonna believe what's going on here, guys. Oh my god. Well, let me just compose myself, because as you can probably tell, boyos, I'm quite excited. I am so excited.
Are you ever not excited?
Well, I have had days where I'm not so excited, DDC. You know, certain things happen, you know. I'll tell you a story, actually, because I've had a horrific day. So
Story time with Sam
yeah,
Cole,
it
baby.
has been something. Anyway, what we're going to do is let's bring on our other boyo,
Oh,
Rainy Zane, Luke Rainsford. How you doing, buddy?
I'm all good. We all good over there?
We are fantastic here in the Shire. So, for those of you that don't know, I am the showstopper, the headliner. Actually, I'm the sexiest there is, the sexiest there was, and the sexiest there ever will be. That's right, yeah? Mm-hmm. My name's Sam Watts. Check me on Instagram. And next to me, my brother, the teddy bear, the big Talboski himself, the walking weapon between his legs, and various other dangly bits and stuff between his legs.
Yeah.
Terry Bloody Johnson. And fuck me in the ass, say his name and he appears.
with a bang!
Bang! He's here!
I am here.
And it gets even better, boyos. We haven't got one, not two, not three, but we got four bunch of bloody boyos. We got Rainy Zane from... Where's it you come from again?
Tam
Birmingham.
Tam Wolf.
Tam Wolf.
Tam Wolf,
Tam Wolf?
England. This
Tam
is
Wolf, England.
fantastic.
Bloody
Have you-
marvellous.
Have you boyos had a fantastic and amazing day?
Yeah.
It's been all right.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah,
I am.
pretty
I'm.
chill.
I am pleased to hear this. What I want to do is just. What I got to do is. Andrew Green, how you doing, buddy? He's on Pro Wrestling World. Shit the bed. We got a lot of people watching. This is fantastic. So,
Bloody
right,
marvellous.
as you all know, the weather has improved, doesn't it? So we've had a.
Oh, yes.
It's been very very nice day.
Has it been nice in the Shire, has it?
It's been all right in the Shire,
Yes.
but
Bloody lovely.
I've had a particular problem. Hang on.
We lost some sound there.
It's all right, we're back.
Has Sam been
We're
talking
good.
too
We're
loud?
good.
I think so.
I wonder. Anyway, yeah, so obviously it's been lovely weather here in the Shire, but I've had a bit of a horrific day. So my wife, right, she decided, you know what, it's so lovely outside, Sam, I might go outside and sunbathe. I was like, you can do that. You crack on, dear. But what happened was there's a bloody wasp who's flying around in the bloody garden. And the wasp, it flew right up my bloody wife's fanny, didn't it?
Oh, fucking
And
hell.
I was like, shit, this is not good.
Did you have to apply some lotion?
No, let me tell you the story, Darren. So, what happened was we thought, right, we're gonna have to go see the doctor. Go see the doctor, and then he's inspecting, he's doing his thing, right? Yep,
Oh, one of them, is he?
yeah, one of them. And I was like, well, what are we gonna do about this, doctor? I'm bloody horrified by this. And he's just like, well, you know, I've got the tweezers. I'm trying to hook the bloody thing out, but it's sat right on the fucking ledge, isn't it? And I was like, fuck's sake. He said, right, what we do, I got an idea. And I was like, all right, doc, what have you got? And then he says, what we do, if you put a bit of honey on your end of your cock, then stick it in there, then hopefully we'll pull the wasp out. And I thought, How the fuck am I supposed to get an erection when there's a fucking wasp at my wife's fanny? I'm not ready to do this. And then
A whole
anyway,
new level. of term
yes,
danger,
yeah,
mate.
I was quite distraught. And then Nia said, "Well, I got an idea. If you're not up for it, I'll put a bit of honey on the end of my cock and try and get this wasp out." And I thought, "All right, okay,
Well,
yeah."
that's good of him.
It was quite good of him. And then he says he tried for 30 seconds, just wasn't working. And he's like, "All right, okay." So he said, "Oh, I got another idea. I'll be back in 5 minutes." I thought, "Oh, okay." 5 minutes goes. I'm like, "Okay, now, all right, yeah." It's been about an hour and a half. And I asked the nurse. I was like, "What, nurse? Where the hell's my wife? She's been in that room with the doctor for an hour and 3/4 at least." Anyway, she's opened the door. I was like, "The fucking doctor's shagging my wife." I was like, "What the hell are you doing?" He's like, "Change of plan. I'm going to try and drown the bastard." So he drowns the fucking wasp. At least the whole ordeal was over, but it was quite a horrific experience.
What doctors do you go to?
Oh, I went to Salisbury Hospital.
Oh, I know they've gone downhill a bit. Couldn't he just use his fingers?
Well, no, he decided to drown it instead. He's like, "Change of plan. I'm going to drown the bastard."
Couldn't he just pour water over it?
Well, no, he was shagging my fucking missus, wasn't he? Trying to drown the fucking wasp.
You say I'm fucking strange. These fucking things come out of your head.
Unbelievable experience.
It's happening.
But to conclude the whole thing, the wasp is dead. It drowned.
Oh, that's good. Well, good
So,
doctor then.
and I did thank the doctor, of course, shook his hand.
Shall we have a moment of silence for the wasp?
No, I after the ordeal I've gone through, I'm glad the fuck is dead, Darren.
Yeah.
But what a fantastic experience that was.
Oh,
I'm
lovely
gonna have to.
story.
So how does any of that tie into what we're doing here?
Well, basically, my day was planned to do a little bit of homework on Backlash 1999, but I did all that this morning, so it all worked out just fantastic. I just realised it says the show's about to start. The show has started. We need to change this.
That's it now.
We got loads going on here, boyos. We've got so much going on.
I'm just confused about this wasp situation.
Oh,
Well-
Tyler, hello.
Yeah, I'm a
Tyler.
little bit lost with this. Yeah. Lost over here, I am.
You never know where Sam's going to go.
I'll send you the link and you'll get the idea in the end.
Okay.
The whole thing was recorded. Fucking hell. Yeah, so we're here to discuss Backlash 1999, but did we want to touch bases on like the what's upcoming Backlash 2025?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we
Go for
can
it.
do.
Yeah,
Terry's excited.
So far.
Yeah, I only know one match.
me too.
Yeah, me
Randy,
too. Yeah, me
Randy
too.
Orton, John Cena, fantastic.
You're very happy about this, aren't you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, I am. I'm a bit. My head can't get around the whole switcheroo, like Cena heel, Orton face. It's a bit weird. My brain can't cope with this. It's not right. It's weird.
Yeah, it's a bit different.
Well, as I said the other day, it's always been that way around for me. I can hate Cena.
Yeah.
You've always been an Orton mark, though, haven't you?
Orton or Punk or whoever's against Cena. Batista.
Yeah, yeah.
Any of them.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. There's my water. There's my water.
Back in the day.
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to Backlash. It just feels a little bit more. I feel like we've had a really good reset after Mania.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was really overall WrestleMania. It wasn't that good, was it?
Other than
It was all right. It
Yeah,
was all right.
Yeah, I kind of think it was okay. Now, I don't think it was as bad as I thought it was. It was all right.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed night 2 until the end.
Yeah, night 2 was the best night.
I agree. I just feel like it's so hard because you're always comparing it to the previous year or something, can't you? And last year was, again, like last year, it was very good, but there are still parts that were crap.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I just feel like we had more. The whole of night 1 of WrestleMania, apart from the main event, was the whole. I just thought it was terrible, but that main event was good. And then the opposite, the other night is a total opposite, literally, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it was good for Tiffy and Jacob Fatu on night 1. I feel like that was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And give it 6 months to a year now, we'll probably appreciate their matches a lot more at Mania because they won. But at the moment, it's just a bit whatever.
Oh dear.
Fucking Nelly night. Bitch.
Darren,
Hello.
your wife has messaged me.
Has she?
She says, "Darren, look at your messages!" Exclamation mark.
Oh, that's fantastic.
This is
Hi,
fantastic.
Jody.
Hi, Jody.
Hi, Jody.
Hello, Mrs. Carpenter. Hope you are
Hi,
well.
Jody.
Hello over here from Tamworth.
Yes. Big up. Luke, I gotta say quickly, I love that Mysterio picture behind you.
I
That's
am.
really cool.
I think I'm just a massive into lucha. I like luchadors altogether. I love Rey Mysterio.
Yeah.
I love all that type of style.
Everything right,
I love
TDC?
some Latino cheat. It's obviously the dominant.
Ah, the kid will be alright.
Oh fuck! Oh, so I thought that was
Oh,
Eddie Guerrero.
No,
fantastic.
this is the Liana and then cheat.
Oh, okay, that's cool. I didn't know. So
No. It's normally the Latino heat, but it's the Latino cheat.
yeah.
Latino cheat.
I love anything to do with stuff like. I love stuff like that.
Is there anything on the? I mean, I don't want you to
It's-
adjust yourself, but what's on the back? Just out of
Daddy
interest.
Dom.
Daddy Dom.
Daddy Dom.
Okay, that's cool. I
I
like
think
that.
it feels irrelevant, right? Well, not for Backlash 1999, obviously, but
Yeah.
it's irrelevant for what's happening right now with.
Oh, yeah, no, of course.
Obviously, right? You
and
know, I'm buzzing.
I'm also intrigued by that. What's that Bret Hart figurine you got there?
Oh yeah, Darren mentioned
So,
that earlier.
What is
Excuse
this?
me. It's
A
like,
bobblehead.
have you ever seen? Oh, yeah, I got this little present from my mate in Wales, and he said he saw it. He thought, "Oh, we want to see Bret Hart for you, definitely." So
Yeah.
nice, me little lucky charm.
Do you
It's a
know
bit
what?
like Cool Runnings. Want to kiss my lucky egg? So,
I really want the Bret Hart Simpsons figurine. You know,
yeah.
Ooh.
I think that's really cool.
Yeah, I love stuff like that. I love little collector items from WWE. So, like me little, I wish I had a little space for this, but look at that. That's cute.
Oh, look at that.
Cute thing, isn't
Look
it?
at that.
You could get it tattooed on your forehead.
Yeah, I was about to
yeah.
say the same thing.
That's fantastic. That is fucking
Like
sick.
that.
I love that.
Fix it everywhere.
No,
Let me
that's
just-
cool.
Check the rest of the comments on pro wrestling. Oh dear.
We got many comments. Where's
Only
my best
about-
mate at?
Only
Where's my best
Darren's
mate?
wife about the sick.
Yeah.
I'm not well. I'm fed up with cleaning. I asked her how your wife was, of course, and she says, "I'm not well. I'm fed up with cleaning up after sick kids."
Ah,
Oh,
I'm very sorry to hear that,
so-
Jody.
sorry to
Sorry
hear
about that,
Jody.
DDC.
We all send our thoughts to you from the TDS Wrestling Show.
Darren will be with you in due course. It'll probably be about 2.5 hours. Hope that's all right.
Free.
Maybe.
I'm here.
Yeah, he's here.
He's here.
He's here in spirit, and not just in spirit. He's here. He's actually here. The all four of us, bunch of boys, are all here in almost here in one place. Almost.
Making history.
We are. We've made history. All we need is only
Who's
matchups.
going to go pick up Luke next time?
Yeah.
A road trip for Terry?
Well, me and Luke's trying to figure out we could do a
Well,
joint
if it would-
podcast,
yeah.
and I want to go around his for what is it? Clash at Paris.
So there's a story behind that. Yes, I want you to come for that. But
Do you
you
fucking
know what I'm
think
really
so, Luke?
you know what I'm really considering?
Get me a
I'm like,
prosy?
Wow.
That's good.
Come to Tampa and get a prosy. Ah.
Is there any?
I'm considering going to Paris, you know. I really am.
Well, ain't no good to me, mate.
He ain't got no passport.
Mind you, I could walk around. I mean, well, I could stay at yours and play with that.
Just
ballot you
yeah. Look after
Is
my
your-
house, look after the dogs.
got. Yeah, that's fine.
Has your wife got any single mates, Luke?
No, she doesn't.
Oh, you've already asked this question.
Yeah.
Her
mate.
mates are my mates. And they're all
Have
male.
They're all male.
So it depends if you want to go that way.
It's not going to work for the Tezzy Bear, you
Well,
know.
we'll give it a year, Luke. If I don't
Yeah,
find
see how you
within a year,
feel. You might change your mind.
well, I'll probably be gay by next year's time. So
Yeah, go for it.
fuck it.
Can't knock
Ah,
it till
is
it's
what
right.
it is.
Fuck it.
No, that's okay.
Another homo to deal with DDC.
Yeah, at least I still
don't
wear
know.
normal clothes. I won't
I
start
don't,
wearing a
deal with
dress.
that other one anymore.
Which one's that?
The bitch.
Well, Josh.
Yeah.
Oh, him. I forgot all about that twat.
Did he tell you about his work do
No.
Friday night?
Oh, he went to the pub or something.
Yeah, no. They went out for an Indian for a work do, but he wouldn't eat the food, so he just stayed at the bar and had a couple of pints and went home.
What the fuck's wrong with him?
Why even go? Fucking weirdo.
He's so I did find out a bit more information about him last night because I know that his boss.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He,
Been stacked again, has he?
no, he's not. Anyway, moving on. Why are we here today? Backlash 2025. Looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to Randy Orton versus John Cena. Should be fantastic. I really want Randy Orton to win the championship and then just fucking swerve this whole championship yet again. I think it's going to be a hell of an experience.
Yeah.
I think it'd be good.
I just want Randy Orton to win the most reigns as champion.
Not John Cena.
So it sounds shit, but I don't really care.
What, for the match?
I don't care for that match. I don't know what it is. Right now, because I guess it's still early, but maybe if we get a bit more promos and stuff and the hype goes against it, maybe I'll be more up for it. But right now, it's not really
Tyler Pemberton.
It's not really singing out to me just yet to say I'm buzzing about this.
I think personally we're going to get a whole year like that. That is not going to really reach a lot of people. I feel like it's more what makes sense this year for Cena.
Yeah.
And him and Orton at Backlash, I mean, ideally,
course,
it does make sense.
It could work.
As long as we get Cena and Punk at Money in the Bank, happy days.
Yeah, I'll be happy.
That'd be
with
good.
that. Yeah, I'll be happy. with that.
It'd be fine. We can do this. It'd be fine.
Yeah, Randy is the GOAT, Tyler, I agree. He's one of the greatest of all time. I've always been an Orton fan over a Cena fan as well. Myself as well, yeah.
So I got a bit distracted. Apparently Becky Lynch is following me on Instagram.
Oh, fuck it. Tell her to watch the TBS wrestling show.
Is she really?
Obviously, it's not really Becky Lynch, is it? But Becky Lynch is literally Becky Lynch. WWE is now following you. Obviously, that's not you. That's not you.
Well, huge Pop Radio just started to follow me on Instagram.
We could just pretend it's Becky Lynch.
That's definitely
Yeah,
not
we
real
can.
either.
What, Becky Lynch?
No, Huge Pop.
Honestly, on TikTok, I had Liv Morgan message me saying hello, handsome, the other day, so might be in there.
Hell.
Yeah,
That was you, wasn't it? You're the one who set up that Liv Morgan account.
Yeah. She's so lovely.
I thought I was in there.
Girl.
Oh dear.
Thought I was in.
Do you know what we should have thought about this DDC? We should have done the news for old time's sake.
Yeah, I didn't think about that either. So,
Damn it.
Bollocks.
We'll try again next week.
was there any news this week?
Only from what happened Smack. Do you want to talk about SmackDown briefly?
Yeah, do any of you guys? I've already SmackDown out. Or TDS Downs out.
Oh, I tried to upload the new logo on a thumbnail for YouTube and it didn't fucking fit. I had to put the old one back.
Trust
on.
me to do a solo episode on the Downs episode. Fucking hell.
Did you enjoy that?
Well, seeing it's a debuted episode about being Downs, it was different. I have got a confession to make. I was a bit pissed.
I noticed.
Wow, these things happen.
Yeah.
It's a Saturday, isn't it? You gotta have a drink on a Saturday or a bowl too.
9. Yeah, no, I have finally caught up on SmackDown. That triple threat ladder match.
It was amazing.
Holy shit. That was very, very good.
Yeah,
Unreal.
Excellent.
What do you think of the spear spot?
That was sick.
I like they're just playing a little bit of what's the word I'm looking for?
Homage.
Homo.
Is that the word, Darren?
Homage.
They're paying some homage.
Homage.
Well, this is why Darren comes to the show because I don't know how to fucking say it.
Yeah, I'm dyslexic as well.
Yeah, Darren's quite clever actually. So yeah, well, they're paying homage to the WrestleMania 17 spot. Yeah, it's very, very good.
Yeah, it was alright. Again, Aleister Black was the only highlight for me. No, the main event was sick, but obviously seeing Aleister Black for me made my day.
No. Overall, it was a very good show. I was really surprised to see Selena Vega win the US Women's title. I was like, what the fuck's going on here?
Yeah,
Do you know what? I weren't surprised at all. Especially we knew that Aleister Black was turning back. I thought it makes it just nice and fits.
Yeah.
Nice happy ending. Little happy ending.
Happy wife, happy life.
Yeah.
Exactly that.
Yeah, I don't fucking bother with that
So
shit.
Zack Ryder won't be coming back anytime soon.
Andrew Green, you've been on the bloody Guinness all weekend. You bloody crazy
That's
bastard.
fantastic.
Well done, Andrew. I like it with a little shot of port. Or if I can't afford port, I'd do a bit of Ribena. Like that with Guinness.
Do you like Guinness, Darren?
Only when I had it in Dublin. Not Dublin, Cork. Sorry.
Is it different
But,
over there?
It's better. Tastes sweeter.
Really?
Yeah.
See, every time I've tried Guinness, I've never ever enjoyed it, not once.
No, I never really I didn't really enjoy it, but like it's drinkable over there.
Mm.
But over
Okay.
here, it's just like, nope.
You need to chuck some like a little shot of blackcurrant in it.
Why is this?
It changes the whole game.
Does it?
Yeah,
I'd have cider and black if I was going to have black currant with anything.
yeah, you could. Do it.
Yeah, that's quite a good idea, actually, Darren. Yeah.
That's my go-to at the pub. Back when I had a life.
Yeah, what's one of those?
Oh dear, I'm just trying to get myself comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Would you agree with Tyler Pemberton there?
what's Tyler Pemberton going on about here? What's he here at? So Randy is the GOAT. I agree.
Randy's the goat.
He's brilliant, and he better win.
Randy better win.
Same Tezzy for sure.
Tezzy for sure.
Yeah.
But I thought it said Texie for a minute.
Yeah, might well have done.
The Raws, fair enough.
Like the Raw and SmackDown after Mania were better shows than WrestleMania itself. Would you guys agree?
I thought SmackDown was definitely a lot better than Raw. This week.
I agree. I really enjoyed Raw, but SmackDown was.
I really enjoyed Raw.
Yeah, I think SmackDown was better. I think it was.
Yeah, I really like Fraxium.
50-50.
So
I'm 50-50.
I'm not a Rusev fan. So.
Nah, fuck Rusev.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
not.
sorry, Darren. I know you like Rusev.
And why couldn't he have kept his theme song?
Yeah, that new theme's a bit weird, isn't it?
Sucks.
Yeah, no, yeah, I agree. That is another fuck up of a theme again, isn't it?
At least
Yeah.
Alistair Black kept his. That's a
Yeah.
Fuck it, his
Yeah, that
AEW
was
theme better.
that was a worry, weren't it? I feel when they're bringing Alistair Black back, how were they going to introduce him again?
Yeah.
But when they actually raised him and put that music, I thought they had to do it, and thank God they bloody did, because I think there would have been some drama if they didn't keep the same stuff. So fair play that they did that. I was buzzing, absolutely buzzing about that. Happy
There we go. Right then, shall we? Hold on. Tyler Pemberton said, "Hang on, boyos. WrestleMania just wasn't it this year. Very disappointed. Just could have done so much better.
So much better.
I just feel like there was a lot missing. For me, there was a lot missing. There really was.
I think sometimes in some respects the two nights kill it.
I know what you mean.
I agree.
So I feel like if we had like 7, say we had 8 matches, for WrestleMania 41, give us the 8 best matches. This WrestleMania could have had so much more potential being one of the greatest if we didn't have the 2 nights. All that shit he finished with Travis Scott.
Yeah, it was awful.
However, I have read today, I don't know if you guys have heard this, they're on about doing a tag match. Have you heard this?
No.
You heard this?
I've heard that Travis Scott is potentially training for.
So Travis Scott is currently
no.
getting trained as we speak, not right now, but
fucking
he's being
cruiserweight
trained
match.
by Booker T.
Oh
And
no.
they are looking to do a tag match this year with John Cena and Travis Scott versus Cody Rhodes and Bad Bunny.
No.
Why Bad Bunny?
Because he's good.
If it's Cody Rhodes, wouldn't it be Stephen Amell?
Yeah. I mean, I don't like Bad Bunny, but his match with Priest at Backlash that year,
That was immense.
he was
Or
good.
Shaq?
Oh God, don't want him back.
Well, he disappeared into the ether in AEW, so it's fine.
Yeah, that's true.
I've always wanted to see Fred Durst in a match.
Yeah, that'd be sick. That'd work.
Bit late now.
Have
But
you seen him now?
Yeah.
yeah, he's not looking very good.
It's a bit odd.
Went to see him live about, when was it, in March? Went to see him live, and yeah, he's all right. Average.
Did they play Rolling in My Way?
Yeah, but they played break stuff about 4 times. No word of a lie.
Good song.
Really?
Good song, but
Oh, right.
Why did he do it
Ryan
4
is-
times?
4
I
times.
forget he did
yeah.
it. Fucking the hell?
Yeah.
What's the other song I like? No
My
one
Generation.
knows what it's like.
Behind Blue Eyes?
That's the one. Well
Yes,
done,
yeah.
DDC. To be the bad man. Yeah, that was fucking badass song. What's the other one they do that's really good?
WrestleMania 19.
Yeah, what's that one called?
Oh fuck, Limp Bizkit WrestleMania 19.
Oh,
I should know this. Come on, Luke, you know.
break
this.
stuff.
I said that.
It won't break.
No,
Stuff.
minute
won't
ago.
break stuff. No, oh.
I don't know.
Um,
It's gone.
No, I can't remember. I don't remember that one.
Their album called like Hot Dogs and
It wasn't My Way, was it?
Chocolate starfish and
Yeah,
hot
that's the
dog
one.
flavored water.
That's the one.
That was 17.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's the album. We
So
had.
someone will tell us, no doubt.
Yeah, in the comments, if you guys know the theme,
If anyone was here today,
Pro Wrestling was doing absolutely fantastic. So we're doing good. Andrew Green says, never heard of Trevor,
Travis.
and never heard
Trevor?
of Bad
Who's
Bunny.
Trevor?
I heard of the Easter Bunny.
Ricochet.
Well, yeah, I've heard of him as well. He's a like bastard, the Easter Bunny, to be honest.
Yeah.
Bring back the bunny from the Rosebuds.
Yeah.
Who's the bunny from the Rosebuds?
Do you not remember that fucking catastrophic mad failure of a fucking party train, and there was a bunny and a
Adam
fucking...
Rose.
Oh, you're talking about wrestling. I see.
I am talking about wrestling because this
was
is
it
a wrestling
WrestleMania?
podcast.
Limp Bizkit, WrestleMania 19.
Yeah,
Crack at it.
crack
Oh,
at it.
That's the one.
Crack at
Yeah.
it.
Because I tried to find that on Instagram and Spotify, and it ain't on there.
I wonder why.
Oh,
Yeah,
what? Because of
The
the
name of the song.
well
You
done,
know,
Darren.
Censored nowadays.
Yeah.
Mm.
What a
Everything's
fucking shame.
cancelled for being.
Motherfuckers.
It would offend Josh, you see.
Yeah, Josh is a very sensitive soul.
Yeah, the bitch.
I'm sensitive, but not in that way.
You're not sensitive compared to that fucking mother.
Not in a cancelling
He's
way.
a 32-year-old. It still sucks his mummy's titties. Mummy, Dad, Terry said something about me and I didn't like it. Oh, come here, Joshy boy.
I upset him yesterday. I upset him all the time. I don't even know what he talks to me for.
I won't.
Oh, it's fantastic. Why don't you just fucking
liked
leave me
it.
alone? I'm going to get him done for harassment.
I really thought for a second there he had a pipe in his hand.
Yeah,
no.
what are you drinking there, Luke?
Yeah, that's
Big
fantastic.
exciting. This is it's water, but with
Water?
flavor,
Oh,
apple
mist.
juice flavor. You get a little bit of flavor in, put apple juice in it, so water tastes better.
that sounds very depressing.
It's beautiful.
Ah.
I'm on a fitness trial, mate. I'm literally a fitness freak at the
Well-
moment. I don't know how it's been lasting 2 weeks. Let's keep going.
He'd be doing the podcast with his shirt off soon.
Yeah,
Well,
He'd just tattoo Latino
Sorry.
heat on instead.
Right then, guys.
One day.
It is time for us bunch of bloody boyos to go back in time to 1999, where we will be discussing Backlash 1999. What I need to do is get up some
Oh,
info.
hi, Gemma and Sue.
That will be where I sent my invoice to, DDC. Well, you
Gemma
know,
and Sue, the
well,
prostitutes, are they?
no. They're the ones that pay my wages each week, Darren.
They're the pimps, are they?
Oh, they're actually my neighbours as well.
I thought you were self-employed.
Yeah, but they still pay me my money. Well, bunch of bloody boys. We are here to talk about Backlash 1999. The thing is, with this 1999 timeline, we would normally be doing the Monday Night Raws to go with it. However, I've just found something in my pocket. What is this? Oh, right. Netflix still hasn't uploaded all the Monday Night Raws, which is rumored to be June.
Bring back the network.
fuck's sake.
Rumored.
Why's it taking 6 months?
It's ridiculous.
You can still get the network using a VPN.
Can you?
Yes.
Yeah, there's a few select countries that still have the network, so you can change your location and get the network still if you're into that kind of thing.
I need to find a way to do this, DDC. Right, you can help me do that when we finish the show. Right, so Backlash 1999 was a professional wrestling pay-per-view event produced by the World Wrestling Federation, now the WWE. It was the inaugural Backlash and took place on April the 25th, 1999 at the Providence Civic Center in Providence, Rhode Island, and was presented by Castrol GTX. That was very, very good engine oil. If you have never used it in your vehicles, you should. I highly recommend it. The attendance was 10,939 with a buy rate of 400,000. They did very, very well that night.
Yeah.
Very, very well.
Yeah. So this is like the first WWE pay-per-view B show that isn't it in your house.
Correct.
And is this the first ever Backlash?
Correct.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
History was made.
Yeah. This is the first Backlash. So since Valentine's Day Massacre being the last ever in your house on. Fucking no one counts the NXT shit.
Oh my God in heaven! I just been beeped in my ear.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that'd be my. There's just an email come through. Oh, Kelly Jarvis, how you doing, Kelly? Thank you for joining the show.
Hello, Kelly.
Tezzy Bear is here, of course. I know
I'm
you like
here, of course. I still appreciate you. I still love the way you gave me that gin.
Yeah.
This is the one from Raw.
Yeah, lovely woman.
Was it SmackDown? Wasn't it?
No, it was
SmackDown.
It was SmackDown. It was SmackDown. Yeah, yeah. She's part of the Blue brand.
She is part of the Shire as well. She's here in the southwest of England in Devon.
Yeah, lovely place.
Yeah.
Devon's much nicer than here.
Very much nicer. Well done, Darren. I agree. So what we are going to do for you bunch of bloody boyos is show you how we would score our 1999 WWE pay-per-views. So let me just get this up.
This is the best one.
Oh, all these sensual noises in my ears.
Darren likes these new noises. He's getting all excited. I knew you'd like this, Darren.
Oh.
I bloody knew it, DDC.
It's a bit different.
Right then, boyos. So, as you can see on the screen, this is how we score our WWE pay-per-views of 1999 and most of our pay-per-views. So, a 6-star match. Mr. Quake, how you doing, buddy? Good.
Oh, Mr. Quake,
Mr.
hold on
Quake.
for everything. Just practicing for later there, right?
I don't know. That just something come right over me. So 6-star match is a Smoker's Gold WWE Championship. 5-star is a Big Eagle WWE Championship. 4-star Intercontinental. 3.5-star Tag. 3-star European. 2-star Hardcore. 1-star Light Heavyweight. And the worst match award, which is the biggest load of bollocks, shouldn't have even been on the card, is a Sideways Slammy. Have you got used to the scoring system there, Rennie Zane?
I'll follow it. We'll get there.
I might have to send you a copy of this.
Yeah, it might help. I've took a picture of it on my phone anyway to go back to if I need to.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Right then. So let me just readjust the. Right then. So the first match is. I need to yawn. Hang on.
Hold on a minute. Hold on.
Oh, the thing is, I was up last night for bloody hours, shagging
So
my
was I,
bloody
actually.
missus, and then
Oh,
she
were
gets a fucking wasp up her fanny.
Well, that didn't happen to me.
No, sounds like you've had a bit of an ordeal at home,
Made
DDC.
sure I left everything in perfect working order.
Oh, you did. Now look what's happened.
Well,
Bloody child's been sick.
well
Right then.
I'm sure that wasn't a consequence.
No, these things happen. So, the first match is a 6-man tag team match. The Ministry of Darkness, Midian, Farouk, and Bradshaw, versus The Brood, Edge, Christian, and Gangrel. So, a little bit of a backstory to this, which I needed to be reminded of, and I'm glad they kind of did this on the show, was... So, several weeks ago, prior to Backlash, Christian was going to be sacrificed because of that they were trying to get hold of Stephanie McMahon, and he failed.
Yeah.
And so hence why the Ministry of Darkness were going to sacrifice Christian. Gangrel and Edge look at each other and think this is wrong because obviously Christian's getting whipped and all this type of stuff. So hence how the Brood turn on the Ministry, which then builds to this match at Backlash. So my notes do say the crowd are hot and clearly don't like Midian. Don't know if you heard those chants.
Yeah.
An excellent opening match to the pay-per-view. A huge effort by the Brood, who clearly delivered very well. Overall, a well put-together match, especially after the Brood left the Ministry due to wanting to sacrifice Christian. Good story, good match, good performance, and best part is more to come.
Yeah.
This was very, very good opening match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Do you want to add to this, DDC?
I mean, it was good. It was good fun. I loved the Brood. I loved the Brood entrance, man. The Brood entrance straight away at the start of the pay-per-view. I was like, "Yep, I love this show already."
Yeah.
And it's kind of
It was a
straight
very,
away.
very good start.
It's good.
What about you, Luke? What would you say?
Yeah, I agree with Darren said there. I think the energy as well at the start of the match was pretty good. The energy was pretty good, and yeah, the entrance was quality. Yeah, it was all round. I'd say it was a pretty decent match. Nothing really what made me feel like I could fall asleep. So a good opener, definitely. So
Was
yeah,
this the one that ended with Big Vis? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say it and it sound like an idiot, but yeah,
Yeah.
I do enjoy seeing him.
It was a good start.
He's just a big big man.
He is he was
Oh, he was
a
massive,
huge
wasn't he?
human being.
Yeah, it was impressive how quick he was around the ring as well. That size,
Mm.
Oh yeah.
the things he could do.
And how he used to be able to move with that size.
Yeah, it's incredible.
But like
Imagine.
it's Christian who started first, didn't he?
Mhm.
In the
Yeah.
airing, and he was electric from the start. And that's what I liked about it. Kind of gave a great opening with the buzz he was giving everybody with his moveset. So
Yeah,
I
The
enjoyed that.
athleticism. But
it's a bit
Yeah.
different.
Did I just say that right?
Yeah, you said that
Christian
right.
as baby faces, isn't it?
yeah.
As well.
Yeah,
The athleticism from Christian. I did
It's
it.
awesome.
I've just
Athleticism.
did it?
no athleticism, isn't it?
Athleticism. I can't say that word.
Athleticism.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that works.
Well, that one. His athletic ability
There you
You
go.
can do that as well. If you want
was
to be
was
American,
second
about
to
it.
none. I don't think he's ever moved and has never been that agile since. That was just
Yeah,
brilliant.
It was really quick, and that's what I liked about it.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
No, fantastic opening. Fantastic opening
Yeah,
match.
enjoyed it.
I scored this a 3-star European Championship. What about you, boyos?
Yeah.
I think we're going to go across the board with 3-star, aren't we? European.
Yeah, I'll probably go for hardcore for this.
Oh my
Oh, okay.
good lord!
Oh, you okay?
You're not a fan of the banging
I'm not,
and banging.
I'm not a fan of fucking vampires. I'm not a fan of people sacrificing their souls. I'm not a fan of 6-man tags because they're fucking pointless because they don't win nothing out of it. Just
They
brag
won
and
the
roll.
match. They get momentum.
Yeah, where's no titles on the line? I don't. It this. Yeah. Fuck it. I don't. I'm not into this shit. You know.
No, I understand.
I like Edge and Christian. Gangrel's theme's pretty cool, but the rest of it I don't care. Hardcore is okay.
What about you, Luke?
I might even things up. I'm going to go with Tezzy Bear on this one. I think
No, there you go.
I liked it. Don't get me wrong.
Suck
I
up.
liked it. No, don't get me wrong. I liked it. I did,
He's trying
Nothing
to suck
really
your
wrong
cock,
with it.
Terry.
but I feel it was great. It was a good opener.
Yeah.
Good start,
Yeah.
but it didn't give me the wow factor to go. I'll go high with that.
I think
I'd
it
probably
gave me
agree.
the nostalgia factor. I think.
It did, yeah. It made me feel like shit, man. I'm ready to get my wrestling toys out with this one, and yeah. I'm gonna go with staying there. I'm gonna go hardcore.
I've always been a big Bradshaw fan. as
Now
well.
what do we do?
Oh, now it makes it even more complicated.
Sorry.
It's 2-2.
Well, get your cocks out on the table. Whoever's biggest wins.
Well, I'm gonna win.
Mate,
aren't I?
I'd lose anyway, mate. Mine won't even hit the table.
Well,
I got,
I've got Sam on my side, so I'm going to win.
Yeah, I got a fucking huge dick. It's massive.
If the
Oh,
stories are
you
true.
lucky motherfucker.
You've heard stories about my dick, haven't you, Darren?
I mean, I've heard one particular story that I won't repeat on air. I think
Oh,
I've
what?
talked to you about it before.
Yeah. You don't want to get shit on your cock. Fucking never do that. What was the name again? Anyway. Right, so moving on.
You know names?
I actually remember her name, yeah.
Fucking hell.
I know.
I don't.
Were you?
No, I just don't.
Was this,
Back then, I never bothered learning their names.
yeah, I
You get in trouble that way.
yeah,
Then you mix up the names and they get hurt.
oh, it gets great. I called Carol Nicole yesterday.
Well, that's
Oh, dear.
surprised you're not divorced.
No, my wife loves me. Right, so the next match is for the Hardcore Championship. Al Snow versus Hardcore Holly. Another good match to add to this event. These two went all out and delivered. Yeah, loved all the spots in the ring and backstage. Very good win for Al Snow with the suplex through the table and using head to gain the pin and win.
Oh, so what rating did we go with, by the way?
I'm going to go European because
Yeah.
I've got a big dick.
Cool.
Daniel Jones, so 2.5 stars.
There you
Yeah,
go.
he knows. He
Hey,
knows
Dan.
because Daniel
thank you, Dan.
Jones knows it's not
Yeah.
worth a European.
Dan Jones. He's the
Wow.
one who got me my little mini man.
Okay.
Thank you. So yeah, my
What a
bad.
fantastic human being Daniel Jones is.
He is a lovely man. I love him.
All right. No, this was another very good match. I know for a fact you, Darren, you mentioned about this to me earlier on. You really did enjoy this one, didn't you?
I did, yes.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
that comment could have actually been about more than just this match.
Go on.
If you think about it. I just said I love this fucking hardcore stuff, man. This was proper hardcore stuff that actually they told a story at the same time.
Yes.
Yeah,
Made
honestly,
sense. It wasn't just
unbelievable.
spots for the sake of spots. It was kind of like actually making sense.
What
this-
made-
Mostly, some of it is still a bit. Why the fuck would you do that? But it was good.
But
But
we've had-
you know what the best thing about that match was? It was that you don't get that anymore. You don't get that style of match anymore. Like, remember, like, you know, going into the. Do you remember playing the games, even on like PlayStation or
Yeah,
whatever
yeah.
you used to have? And I used to buzz playing on those games just by you can go backstage and throw
Backstage,
somebody
yeah.
on a car, or
Yeah.
you know you
Luke,
throw somebody
our
into a
minds
fence.
seem to work the same, I think, Luke. Because when I was
Yeah.
watching it, I was thinking, this just reminds me of playing the games. It just
Yeah,
reminds
yeah.
me of what.
Throwing them against
This is
cars,
exactly
landing on it.
what the fuck I was playing.
Yeah.
It's great.
This is exactly how I would play the game. So then when I was watching, I was thinking, my God, this just brings back so many amazing memories, and this doesn't happen anymore. So
Yeah.
I'm going to score this highly, definitely.
It
So
does, but it's a crap version on the other channel.
this is the thing. This story has been going on for the last 2 or 3 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With Hardcore Holly being part of the job squad and then kind of, you know, slowly just leaving it, but you know, creating this feud with Al Snow for the Hardcore Championship. Yeah, this is about the 3rd month, and I don't think it stops for at least another month after this, at least. Now this is good stuff, but this was my So they had a match for the Hardcore Championship at St. Valentine's Day Massacre.
Did, yeah.
Again, that was okay. I preferred this one though. I felt like it was a little bit more solid.
Didn't they have one against Didn't they have one against him WrestleMania? Which one was it?
That
WrestleMania.
was WrestleMania 15, but that was a fatal 4-way.
That wasn't it. And they ended up in the Mississippi Water or something.
That was at
That's
St. Valentine's Day Massacre.
that was the one. That was it. Yeah.
So at WrestleMania 15, it was Al Snow, Hardcore Holly, Billy Gunn, and
That was it. Yeah.
who was it? Who the fuck was it?
Hardcore Holly, Al Snow, Billy Gunn, and
Man, it's going to do my head in now because
Oh, that's gonna bug
I've
me.
not long watched it. To be fair.
No.
I have not.
it wasn't a. It's definitely a fatal 4, not a triple threat, was it?
Oh, it was a triple threat. That's what it was.
Is that what
I
it
was
was?
thinking of the IC being a fatal 4.
Oh, of course I am.
That's where it gets confusing.
Right, yeah. So
Yeah,
we had
yeah.
that's right. So yeah, we had a triple threat at WrestleMania 15 with those 3 guys. That makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah.
Head?
Our head, we could have made that. That could have been it. Tommy Gunn, bang bang. How you doing,
Bang,
buddy?
Tommy.
Hey, Tommy.
Cheers, Tommy.
Hello.
Bang,
So,
bang.
again, another great match. I'll score this again with the European Championship. I thought it was very, very good. What about you, DDC?
Terry's face.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Me and Sam are very much on the same wavelength here. So I really enjoyed this match, and European is for me because of just how much fun I was having watching it.
Here's another thing, right? All these wrestling games that we used to play, you know, when we were kids, you know, it all comes from like a match, just like this one. It all came from this era, you know.
Yeah.
So we've got to be thankful for this type of match to happen, for us to be able to play it on those games, you know.
As myself, I
Not
played
me,
the
brother.
games before I could even watch the product.
Yeah, that's right.
I had to go back and watch this afterwards.
Yeah.
So
Go on, Terry. What would you score this match?
is this a slam?
Oh God. I'll be generous. I'm just gonna give it a hardcore. I don't like hardcore matches. I think they're shit. I think it's lazy wrestling.
You love the wrestling ability,
It
the
can be
actual skill
nowadays.
in the wrestling, don't
Yeah,
you?
I've heard you said that before. Yeah.
I like wrestling, not this. And just to say what you just said, when I had wrestling games like Shut Your Mouth, Here Comes the Pain, every one of my matches took place in that fucking ring. I never, even at 10 years old, did I ever go backstage. Not unless,
Didn't you have to in some of the story modes?
yeah, then I just fucked it off. Never completed it.
All right.
I fucking hate it. It's not wrestling. It's Grand Theft Auto. You know what I mean?
I think we had that discussion because you said about ECW because I like ECW.
Yeah,
and
fuck
I remember
ECW.
you said about that. Yeah.
I
I
ain't got
remember we had
time for
that
it, mate.
conversation.
Ain't
I
got
love
time
it.
for it.
Just for future reference, if you did ever watch an ECW match,
I'll be bored.
no, you wouldn't, because there are ECW matches where they don't use
Yeah,
one weapon.
there is ECW matches on weapons involved.
These are the ones that
They're
happened
good.
in like 96, 97, though.
Is that when
Yeah.
ECW is like really good?
Yeah, 99 is when it started having problems.
When? Oh, yeah.
Mm.
I don't like it.
What about you, Rainy Zane? What would you score this match?
Sorry to disappoint you, Terry. I'm not with you on this one. I'm going Big Eagle because I'm a massive Al Snow fan.
What?
What?
Whoa, my God.
That's
What?
a Shane.
A 5-star match?
Yeah. I enjoyed it.
For the
I enjoyed it that
second
much.
match on the card. That's
Honestly,
mad.
I enjoyed it that much. Gave me that good vibes. Gave
Yeah.
me good feelings of when I was younger. I used
Yeah.
to do those kind of games myself. Like you said it there. Like if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be doing that. So I'm a massive Al Snow fan. I always have been.
Yeah.
And I think I think it's brilliant. I think it was a great match, especially for on the second card. I was buzzing. Honestly, I really enjoyed it.
No,
I've enjoyed all those type of matches that Al Snow's ever been in.
So the
So I'm gonna
only
score
thing
it.
I'll say with giving that a 5-star, you've got to then think about other matches that you would give a 5-star.
There is
and then
one.
compare
There is
them
one
and be
higher
like,
than that. Don't get me wrong. There is higher. There is a higher one than that, and I think we all know what we're gonna. Well,
But on this
personally-
card?
Oh no, on this
Right.
on this event, I tell you what, there is one bet. There is one more better than this.
Well, yeah, but
And I think if I've said
okay,
that, you
from,
can clearly
from
know where I'm
other
gonna go with
cards
this.
as well, you've got. So in the future, you should your standard of a 5-star match. Just so
I
you know.
love stuff like that. I love it.
I appreciate your honesty. I think fuck
Oh,
it.
If that's truly your standard of 5-star match, that's fine.
I
love it.
love the swerviness.
I love it. I love the fact that I like it's
Everyone's different.
it is as well. And not only that, I like those type of matches. I always have them. When I was a kid, I thought I was buzzing by it when I was a kid, thinking, bloody hell, look at them go for it. Like, seeing the blood come out and then smacking each other with, like, when he gets a hockey stick out, and that's for me, obviously being a hockey fan, getting the hockey stick out in the ring and smacking him with it and breaking it as well. I was thinking, nah, that's pretty cool. And then it goes even further on to seeing, getting smashed on the car, going into the studio, the sounds, and, throwing each other off things. I just find that's just probably ADHD, a dopamine rush, isn't it? Yeah, I love a bit of dopamine. So I'm like, come on. So I get really into stuff like that. So I have to rate that highly because I love those type of stuff. So yeah, sorry guys.
No.
It makes sense.
Each to their own, mate.
I'm just making sure
No, I'm gonna stick with
that's
me.
what you want. That's good.
Me and you just
I like it.
obviously have different outlooks on wrestling. by the
Yeah,
sounds
yeah.
of it.
But that's a good thing because if we all agreed with
It
the
is.
same thing, then we would be like, this is boring.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Do you
I
like?
try to disagree around here, but I get shot down.
Do you
by
like what I did there, Luke?
What's
we
that?
have different outlooks on wrestling.
Yes,
it.
wrestling.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, wrestling.
I think I'm in the middle of you
Wrestling.
two somewhere.
Hardcore wrestling.
No, not hardcore wrestling. That's not wrestling. That's lazy wrestling.
Oh, I love it. Putting your body on the line like that, it's gotta fucking hurt.
Yeah.
So I have a lot of respect for any athlete or to go and put their body on the line like that. That's why I have to score it highly because some of those things what happened that would have sucked. That would have not been nice. But like I say, I know that's a high score, but there is. Well, you know where I'm going to go with this later, and I'll get to that in a bit.
Mm-hmm. So, fantastic. Yeah, to be fair,
So
like
what do we end up with now then?
European.
European, yeah.
Okay.
So here's the thing: like the momentum, they're keeping the momentum
You're
going.
averaging, yeah?
Yeah, the show is going good. We're on a high right now. So, and now we have the Intercontinental Championship.
Oh yeah.
The Godfather versus
The whole train.
No.
Goldust with the Blue Meanie, of course.
Yes.
Right, here are my now. Look, these are only my notes. This is how I view this. Obviously, add whatever you want to this. Be as vocal as you want. But I did say, not too bad of a match. Fun is the word that comes to mind. great to get Blue Meanie involved. A very interesting finish to the match where, Goldust tries to throw the powder in Godfather's face and then it goes the other way round. And Goldust gets the dust or powder in his eyes and he basically beats the shit out of Blue Meanie. It's fun. It's fun. It wasn't a great match, but it was fun.
Short and sweet comic relief.
Exactly what Darren just
with
said.
some titties involved.
Oh yeah.
Who wasn't going to like
Puppies.
We all love the puppies.
Puppies, yeah. Sorry.
And the whole
They
train.
could get, when I was watching it, Laura, my wife, came in. She's like,
Nope.
imagine trying to you could not get away with that today. Some of the shit what comes out, like
Yeah, well,
train. You just couldn't get away with it these days.
I
You
wish
just
we
couldn't.
could get away with it. Fuck this pussy world
like-
we live in.
Those women getting with those big ass heels on, mini skirts, boobies, puppies all out everywhere. But then fucking what's his name? Jerry, going, oh, I'm obsessed about these puppies. I'm thinking, bloody hell, you.
Yeah,
just-
Jerry, when you listen to him
he
back,
was-
he does sometimes get a bit cringe.
He gets a bit too cringe, I think.
It's
He
bad,
gets too
isn't
carried
it?
away. He's a perv, man. He's a perv.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
He's a
100%.
proper perv.
I mean,
And
most
he
men
does come
think these
across
things, they
cringe.
just don't say it constantly on a commentary booth.
Nah.
Yeah, it is a bit cringe. When I'm sat there like, yeah, hoes. my wife's there like, this is actually pretty shitty for a woman to see. And I was
when-
like, yeah, I get it.
When that sort of thing is coming from the right person, though, like the Godfather, because he's got so much charisma. Just
Yeah.
you don't think about it,
It
being
does work.
a bad
It
thing.
works.
Like, the same way as you would as like, I don't know, some creepy white man in the basement would saying those sort of things on TV.
Yeah.
That would be a bit different context, wouldn't it?
What's wrong with that?
We ain't in no basement.
What's wrong with that?
Oh. Right then, you can go first, Terry. What would you score this match?
Fucking hell.
Something.
Like, I'll be honest, like, it's so far so not good. Again, easy option. I'm gonna go for a hardcore. It was okay. All matches so far to me has just been okay. I like.
No mercy,
I
Daniel.
mean, Goldust is great, but this is a match. It's fucking hell. It doesn't help. I'm not seeing any of the builds. This is really playing a factor on my voting. A lot of this.
Your outlook on this is very difficult. 'Cause I agree. 'Cause
I'm not. So the last time I watched anything from '99 would have been WrestleMania 15, which I didn't review in the end. Sam did solo. So yeah, I'm missing all the builds. So I can't even give it a point higher because the builds were there and it made sense. I don't fucking understand none of it.
See, I can remember the build to this vaguely. It is very vague, but
Didn't he win the title off him a few weeks prior or something?
correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, because let me remember. Road Dogg lost it to Goldust, then Godfather won it from Goldust.
Yeah.
But in my mind, Road Dogg was the IC champion because I've only seen from WrestleMania 15.
Yeah.
So I'm so confused.
Yeah, I get it.
Nothing makes sense.
You're going to be so very confused if you didn't see the Raw after Mania this year.
Yeah. Roll on, June. Netflix, come on.
Yeah, they need to pull the
Fucking
finger out their
give
ass
us our
and
rules.
give us everything.
But I'm going to agree with you on this match. It's a hardcore. I did enjoy it, but it's not exactly a very good match.
I'm the same. I gave it hardcore as well.
And Luke is going to give us a fucking big eagle, right?
It's your 6-star
I'm going to
one,
give this
Rick.
an E. No, I'm joking. I'm going to give this a hardcore. I agree with you guys all of you.
Okay.
Average. Very average.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just did what
I
I
just,
said
I
on
just,
tin.
didn't really float my boat.
Can you remember when IC title matches on pay-per-view were like really like one of the best matches in the show?
Mhm.
Yeah, I think this is what I
it
compare
was
it
just
to.
a bit naff. Wasn't mine.
Around this time, the championship was a bit of a joke.
It
I
was.
felt.
Yeah, hot potato.
I do feel like it got better later on in the year when like Jericho got the championship, and then like between him and China, I thought it was okay.
I found that weird. They were co-champions. They were the Millennium co-champions.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this
I
is
don't
where you're
mind
all
that,
going to
actually.
look at me like, really? But I've never been into The Godfather. Never.
No, me neither.
Never.
Luke. Me neither.
I've never really found anything what interests me, or except for obviously, I think the gimmick works. It works for him, but for me, personally, I was just I've never been really like gone. Yeah, this is awesome. It's just not great. I've never. I think even when I was younger, when I was back watching it back in the day, I was never really invested, and I watched it back today, and I was thinking, yeah, I can see why. It's just not interesting. Just got a bit of women coming with him, like, yeah.
The Godfather gimmick suited, like, I mean, these guys are probably in their 40s now, but like at the time they were probably in their 18 to 20 range, and it was all about the host and stuff. So like that gimmick worked for that type of audience. Yeah. Back then we were like kids. We were just like, hey, mum, what the hell is that? Dad, what the hell is this? And then your dad starts watching because they got fucking big tits. Like, you kind of get it. But, yeah, no, it's one of those gimmicks. It's a throwaway gimmick. But for me personally, Charles Wright, the Godfather, I preferred him as Kama Mustafa. I think I could take him more seriously, especially in the Nation. Loved all that type of thing.
Right to censor.
Yeah, even Right to Censor you could get behind that.
He hated it.
Yeah. He did hate it.
It was fun.
Yeah. I'll go hardcore, I agree.
So overall, we are going with the Intercontinental Championship in a hardcore championship score.
Yeah.
So the next match is the number one contender spot for the Tag Team Championships. So the New Age Outlaws versus Jeff Jarrett and Owen Hart. Two fantastic teams. The focus point is taken away from Double J and Owen by Deborah and her puppies. Pretty good match. Sadly, this is Owen's last ever pay-per-view appearance.
Yeah.
The direction of him and Double J as a tag team could have been better, and had been better. But this match I thought was okay. It was pretty good. But I just felt like they buried Owen and Jarrett around this time because they were trying to portray them as baby faces at the same time with Deborah, but it wasn't getting over because of that restriction of Deborah wanted to take her clothes off. Jeff Jarrett wouldn't allow it. And then, Owen was very much the enforcer in the background, not the Owen Hart that, you and I remember as kids, it's not the same.
No, 99 Owen Hart kind of sucked, to be fair. But I did like him and Jeff as a tag team.
I did. And I think over time we would have seen a lot more better stuff out of that.
Yeah.
Mr. Quake, just going to reply to some of these comments before we carry on. Double J is overrated. Okay, I missed Owen Hart.
I don't agree with that.
I don't agree with that either.
I don't agree with that.
Double J is one of my all-time.
I think he's fantastic.
Double
But
J is
everyone
amazing.
still hates Vince, so it might be karma to Brett went to WCW. It's a controversial one, that. So,
He booked himself a bit strong in TNA though, JJ. That's probably
that's probably it. No, I thought this match was okay. I kind of knew what the outcome was going to be though. I just knew it.
Yeah, you knew it, didn't you? Yeah.
Which didn't end up, materializing anyway. They never won the championships, but it it was an average match. It was okay.
Yeah.
We wonder where this is going again.
So I gave this. I mean, does anyone else want to add to this before I score it?
I'll just chuck it out there. Like, whenever I see, like, the Road Dogg and Jeff Jarrett together in the ring, my brain just gets really happy.
Because it's
I know
big
what you're
Double
saying,
J
yeah.
and the Roadie, reunited. So I quite like that. Yeah,
It's a lot of entertainment, though, isn't it? I guess that's what I look about when you look back at DX. It was just a lot of entertainment. And that's what I think anytime they've been in the ring, they always bring a spark. Even at the end of that bloody match, he gets his bloody ass out, literally, and he's wearing a fucking thong.
Oh, it's a lovely fun. Lovely ass as well, actually.
Tell you what, that was probably the highlight of the whole match, wasn't it? He just went, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, buddy.
Yeah, it was good.
Anything from you, DDC?
I'm not to add on this. I just always loved the Road Dogg's entrance. It's great.
Mhm.
Yeah, I agreed.
Brings back some good memories.
That was my favorite fucking thing when I was growing up. Like the Road Dogg's "Oh You Didn't Know" entrance. We'd fucking shout at each other at school all day.
Yeah.
It's
You
great.
just go up to people at school and like, suck it. I like to do all
And
the time.
Yeah.
And fucking just bring it and fucking all this bollocks.
There were times where we'd say "suck it" to the wrong people, and
Teachers-
Darren would get in trouble.
What would teachers say?
I
We
used to go
actually-
to the teachers and be like, yeah.
We actually had a faction at school called DX.
Yeah, pretty much.
We had our own version of DX.
That went well.
It did go well. We are the only two remaining members, Darren. Everyone,
Are we the only two with like normal functioning society things going on?
well, yeah, because Lambert's a drug addict, fucking moron, and a waster. And James Buchanan Stone, I don't know what happened to him.
Just
Michael
lived in
Rice
there.
doesn't talk to anybody anymore. And who else was it?
Oh, who else was there?
It was
Dear.
Denham.
oh yeah, Mike Denham. Yeah, he's just
Oh, he's kind of, he's all right. He's done all right for himself.
he's done okay. He's just a lanky overweight lorry driver, bless him.
Overweight?
Hey,
Overweight?
oh god, he's had a belly on him.
Oh my god, I can't imagine him overweight. Like,
God, yeah, he's got.
he's
some,
always been a skinny bastard.
be fucking out.
He was in school. wasn't he?
You and I are much skinnier than Mr. Denham.
I do
but
see him sometimes. I just don't look at his belly.
Maybe next time you should. So anyway, going back to this match, overall an above average match with some entertaining spots. I scored this a hardcore.
Well, I never saw that one coming.
Yeah, I'm gonna go hardcore yet again.
Indeed.
You ready, Zane?
It's a
Yeah,
four-way again.
agreed. Hardcore.
There we go.
Sorry, guys. I
We
totally
will.
I
agree
thought
with
you were
everyone.
telling us you were going to make it less boring by being different.
You'll get there. You'll get there. Trust me.
I tried that once, and then I kept agreeing with them, and it went.
Yeah, we talk you around. We talk you around. Don't worry.
It wasn't even that. It's just I ended up fucking agreeing anyway.
Don't you worry, Andrew Green. It's all good, buddy. As long as you I don't want you to starve.
What
or
did
nothing.
Andrew Green do?
He had to disappear. He had to have his din-dins.
Oh, fucking how?
Well, what did you have for dinner? What did we have?
Yeah,
Your mother not
fantastic
bring it
question.
upstairs for you, young man.
What did you have, Andrew? Tell us all about your din-dins.
Share.
Yeah, go in depth about it
I
as well.
thought he had a butler that brought it to his room.
Do you know what? So did I, actually.
Uh,
You used to have a butler, didn't you?
Wow. Something like that. Yeah.
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 What happened to...
You locked him in the fridge in Tomb Raider, didn't you?
Well, my butler turned out to be
See, Luke knows what I'm on about. But
Yeah.
no one else has a clue.
he used to wear dresses.
Your butler used to wear dresses.
Yeah.
Why is this?
He was one of they.
Oh, fucking hell. Was he?
He was. I think he was a bit like depressed or like struggling.
Is he-
Broccoli?
Did,
Mash?
did he...
Oh.
Did he...
Andrew's dinner.
Yeah. It's up there now with Bibby's one night. Rest in peace.
Andrew had leftover Chinese.
Ooh.
Leftover Chinese.
I don't
I'm
think
not
I've
sure I
ever
feel
had
about that.
leftover Chinese.
Leftover from when, Andrew?
Yeah, I just eat all the fucking stuff.
I just
Yeah,
eat
yeah,
it on the same night. Done.
Yeah. Fucking hell,
Oh
Andrew.
no! Do you know what? Leftover Chinese is pretty banging, especially if you got a chow mein. You know when you leave some over and about 6 hours go back to a later, you've got like some prawn crackers. You just make your
Oh,
sandwiches.
yes.
I bet it is good, but no, I just hammer it home, mate. Hammer it home.
Yeah. I don't know.
Fantastic.
I get pissed.
So, the next match is the Boiler Room Brawl. Mankind versus The Big Show.
Yeah.
Fuck my ass.
Best
See,
big match.
this...
Big Show.
I know you're not going to enjoy this, Terry.
No, he fucking didn't.
I thought this was fucking brilliant. And I've always loved this match, even when I was a kid. Mankind versus The Big Show. This was so much fun. Loved this match. Short and sweet and delivered. Some brutal spots, especially with the glass. The story continues. This was... I know you're... Again, I know you're not a fan. But this was absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, this is the best Big Show's ever looked, in my opinion. Like, is in the look, the outfit, like, not as in weight-wise.
No, I get ya.
I think this is how he
Jeans
should
and a
have
wa-
always been in the Attitude Era.
Jeans and a wife-beater vest. Can't go wrong.
Fucking stupid little singlet he wears. I
Yeah,
hate
he
that.
was bloody thonging.
Cool.
Yeah, I just I can go through the match briefly in my head. Like, the Big Show enters the Boiler Room Brawl, the Boiler Room, and Mankind's already in there, and Mankind does this weird kind of, he has these little weird like vocal tics, doesn't he? He's like, "Aja, aja, aja," all the time, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, go Mick Foley, go Mick Foley. And then he's cut his hand open with the glass, and the glass smashing is
Did he
really.
break his finger during this match as well? 'Cause it looked like all fucking out of shape. Or was that just a previous injury?
It might have been a previous injury,
His fingers were already.
but he cut his left hand really bad.
Yeah.
And the Big Show went to punch him, but then punched a locker and dislocated his knuckles in his hand.
Yeah.
And then obviously there's various table spots. There's these like folded platforms where Mick Foley cleverly rolls himself underneath one of the platforms and it lands on top of him.
Was that the origin of the WMD?
It might well have been.
It's like, I can fucking punch walls,
Yeah, yeah.
and now it's my finishing.
But the match was just, yeah, it was just brutal. From, to be fair, the Big Show had the upper hand throughout most of the match, but Mick Foley turned it around the other way.
That's how
and
Mick Foley matches go, though, isn't it? He gets beat down and
Yeah.
makes a comeback.
But right after the end of the match, you have this little they do a little thing backstage where Mick Foley goes back into the boiler room and he's describing his whole experience in the boiler room brawl, and he's like, "This is where I won the match, and have a nice day."
At the end, I was a little bit like, did he win the match? Because they fucking pushed him back in straight away. I didn't know whether he'd made it out the door or not.
Teddy Long said winner, and then all of a sudden you got
Yeah.
Boss Man and Test who just push him back in there and try and beat him up, and then he puts Test
then
in the
Big
man
Show
on the
helped.
floor. Yeah, but
I
the
didn't
thing
see
is,
it coming.
next month, the following month, you've got the Union, haven't you?
No spoilers, please.
No, haven't you? Do you not? You've heard of the Union,
I'm trying
which
to...
is strange because Test is part.
I'm not
of-
trying to break kayfabe here, young man.
I just don't really understand.
Yeah, yeah. There's enough of that going on.
Yeah, exactly,
Anyway,
Terry. That
this-
fucking
look,
stupid
this is
fucking
why I
documentary
say-
fucking shit. Am I saying that yet?
This is what's it? What's wrong with that?
Stupid fucking backstage fucking bollocks they're doing.
Oh, what?
I hate that shit.
Oh,
I
at
hated
Netflix.
it when AEW started doing it. I hate it when WWE.
It's
started.
bullshit.
Fuck off.
Fuck
You,
off.
you don't like kayfabe being broken at all.
I prefer if all wrestlers say the fuck off social media and acted like they're fucking characters in public, except for obviously when they're with their family.
Of course.
But yeah, like the Undertaker did until he retired.
Yeah.
I
Undertaker
actually
had it
think
Perfect.
I think the main person to blame for kayfabe is the Undertaker. He's the one that's really fucking broke at the worst.
Well, he has now,
Yeah, yeah.
but like during his career.
Oh no, I appreciate that, but
I
like,
don't mind them doing interviews after their career.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
But like during, I just think they should
During their career, yeah, just fucking
keep them.
no, I get it.
it's bullshit.
So, Boiler Room Brawl, Mankind versus the Big Show.
Uh,
Go on, Rainy Zane. I'll let you score this one first.
oh god.
Smoking school.
Yeah, I knew he was. I knew he was going to do that.
Oh my god!
What can I say? It's
It was
Should I do it as well, just to make it?
I just love Mankind. Honestly, Mankind was always my favorite back as it. He'd done some brutal matches, but that was brutal. There was blood everywhere. There was glass, like you say. I thought it was fucking fantastic. I got proper rush from watching that.
It is
So,
good.
It's one up there. Even though it was short and sweet, but fucking hell, it was brutal. So yeah, I'm going the highest score with that one.
What about you, DDC?
Right, I do agree with everything he said, but I wouldn't go that high because I can't put it on par with some of the 6-star matches I've given in the past at all.
No, I
So
appreciate
I'm going to
that.
go with an Inter because that's where I
Yes,
put it.
I
It
like
was
that.
so fucking good.
I'm
It
going
was,
with
it
the
was a match not in the fucking ring, and it was that good.
Yeah, I'm going with the tag, which is a 3.5 star.
Pizza.
Pizza. Oh yeah. What about you, Tezzy Bear?
Oh fucking hell.
Hardcore.
This match was the shits, wasn't it?
Only in your eyes, mate.
Fucking hell. This match is absolutely fucking terrible. I really don't like this match at all. God. It's probably one of my worst match of the nights.
Nah, that's one of my best. Man.
Nah, this ain't a fucking match. This is just a fight.
It's a backstage fight. Yeah.
Yeah, this sucks. God. Yeah, maybe a hardcore just. Again, another hardcore. There's a bit of a theme going on here.
I like the uniqueness of it.
I must say, I appreciate how my schools look fucking terrible, but I just don't like this type of match.
No,
And
they don't look terrible.
I feel like a lot of people would disagree with me, but I know Tommy Gunn gets it.
Yeah. No. To be fair.
We watched wrestling around the same time. We grew up in a different era to this, and this is just like fucking. I like a wrestling match in the ring. I don't like this.
No, I just always, through this entire history of this podcast, has always respected how you always stick to your principles of what you like and what you don't like. So
I will go.
That's good.
I will
you will score things correctly for your
exactly.
version of wrestling. So it's not terrible.
If it didn't happen in the new, if the match stipulation didn't happen in the new gen, Border Ring Brawl happened in the new gen. I fucking hated that then as well. I struggle with things like Elimination Chamber. I'm not a fan of chamber matches. I like a ladder match. I like a cage match. Hell in a Cell is borderline, but I could do occasional
tables. What about tables? Got your tables?
I don't care for them, Luke. I'm not over fussed on table matches.
Oh.
Literally a ladder and a cage match. Yeah. Because there's some classic matches in there back in the day. But yeah, matches like the Boiler Room Brawl, like, I didn't care. But I appreciate, like, people do love that style of match. I get it.
Yes.
Just not me.
I don't think I usually do, but just this one in particular just felt great.
We need to meet in the middle, so I think we need to go with where are we going to be. It's going to have to be, well, what's in the middle between a hardcore and a smoking skull?
I reckon go with yours.
Tag team.
Like a 3.5.
Yeah, that's fair enough, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, it is.
3.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. So tag team championship for that. Again, I remember watching this as a kid and I was mesmerized by this match. I fucking loved it. And then you can see where's the VHS tape? I got it somewhere. It's down there on the bottom, I think. Anyway, I've got Backlash 99 on VHS tape. When it came out on VHS, I was like, damn it, yes, I got it again. Because I've got a recorded copy on a VHS tape and the actual Silvervision version, you know?
Yeah.
I love this. I love this show. I thought it was very, very good. So far, for me, as a wrestling fan, comparing this to WrestleMania 15, this has been better by a long shot. This has been a much better show, in my opinion. So, and it just gets better from this point. So the next match is China versus X-Pac.
Yeah, but it wasn't really, was it?
What's that?
It kind of was. But...
I didn't mind this. Well, again, this is just my notes.
It's more Triple H and China versus.
Yeah, China looks insane. That's what I said.
She looks like something. I tell you that.
Tommy's got it. A very good match. Triple H worked on X-Pac's neck. Probably one of X-Pac's better single matches in a while. Kane comes in to assist.
Yeah.
The Bronco Busters to Triple H and China. X-Pac turns around to take one of the best pedigrees. To take one of the best clean pedigrees.
Yeah.
It was a very, very well-delivered pedigree.
It's just when Triple H debuted a new theme.
Yeah. Corporate Raider or something it's called, isn't it?
Yeah, that theme. What the fuck was that shit?
It was good. I remember liking it. The Corporate Player.
Corporate Player, well
I
done.
did not like that.
Yeah, it's good.
Dun.
Disagree with you on that one.
It's a really good theme. If no one knows that theme, look, like Triple
It's
H 99 theme, rare. Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, I did like that.
Nah, it's nothing compared to his other themes.
No.
No, but this is Triple H's very first pay-per-view appearance as Triple H.
Yeah, but I
not part of
thought,
Generation
maybe
X.
they lost the fucking rights to his music at that point or something. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
He debuted that the second week after WrestleMania 15, I think, because on the night after Mania, he comes out the Corporation music.
Yeah, he does.
And the week after is when he gets his corporate player theme.
Yeah.
So I was cool with this, but this match I did feel like it was one of those matches I'm trying to get my words out here. It elevated Sean Waltman a little bit because they were starting to bring him up to the more main event level.
So he should.
I think he was excellent around this time, and 1999 was probably one of his better years. Even with the tag team with Kane, which was a little bit strange, but fuck me, it was over and it fucking worked.
You know what his biggest problem was Sean Waltman's biggest issue? He was in the wrong decade.
Do you think he should have been more in like But-
ruthless aggression.
Yeah, I agree.
He was well above, like he was well ahead of his time,
Yeah.
and he was
Yeah.
good. Like he was
He was in
fucking
TNA when
good.
that was going on.
Should have
Yeah,
been in
unfortunately.
ECW.
No, Tommy. No, Raymond. No.
Calm
Look
down.
what I just brought as well. I'm gonna be.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
I'm
See,
so wearing that on one of the shows one day.
it's
I-
a cool T-shirt.
One
I
day
am.
we'll get to the invasion angle.
I think I may have said this to you once, but when it comes to Shawn Waltman X-Pac, when we had that triple threat match at WrestleMania 20 with Shawn Michaels and Triple H
Yeah.
and Chris Benoit, I would have loved for them to have put Shawn Waltman in the right picture at the right time for them three to have a triple threat at WrestleMania, because that would have fucking
Would have been
been
fantastic.
mind blowing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been all. That would have been awesome.
They could have had Kevin Nash as the ref, but he'd probably blow his quad doing pinfall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But overall, I thought this was a very good match. Yeah, even though it was more Triple H in China versus X-Pac.
Yeah.
And yeah, Triple H was working more on the neck. Felt like he had more of the upper hand. Where Shawn Waltman did have the momentum to be able to get Triple H down to a certain point.
Yeah.
It was good. I gave this a tag team championship.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay.
Not bad.
I'm going for a European on this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a little bit expecting X-Pac to win after the Kane interference, so I was like, what?
Yeah,
What
yeah.
happened there? But yeah, so I kind of. See, I didn't go that high. I just went hardcore with this one. 'Cause I was
Okay.
like- I
That's
just
fair.
didn't. I thought I wanted X-Pac to win, so
Yeah, yeah.
fuck you.
Rainy Zane?
But I did enjoy the Kane moment.
It's a tough one, really, because I'm in between with the European and tag team, so it's a tough one. Really is, because there was some. Like you said, there was some bits where it was great, but then there was bits where I was like, "Oh, just China just took over that." But then we got some good moments from X-Pac at the same time, so that could steal it for me. I'm gonna.
Take the pressure off. It doesn't actually matter because either way, it's going to end up at European.
It is.
Go on. Yeah. Yeah, European. Yeah.
There we go.
There you go. Yeah.
To be fair, it wouldn't have.
Why not?
Sam went for tags. If he went for tags,
Sam did go for tag, yeah. If I would have gone tag,
Mine was
it would've been,
hardcore and yours was European. How does that average out?
If Luke went for tags, Sam had tags.
Sam would have won that one, yeah.
I would have had the upper hand on that one.
Yeah, you would have. Sorry.
Biggest stick on the table yet again.
So confused.
Well, it would have been 2 votes for tags.
Well-
One and one for us.
I
Yeah,
think
I'm gonna
Over
have
down
to-
the
it's,
ladder,
a, it's a really that's a really tough match though, that was to call, really.
I think we should go with a European. Just
Yeah, I
play
think Europeans
play
fair for
safe.
that.
Just
Yeah,
play
yeah.
safe.
It is
Europeans
safe, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a tough one to call because it was good and bad. It's in the middle there.
So the next match is The Undertaker versus Ken Shamrock. Oh, look who's here. Steve Kingdon. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Steve.
Motherfucking boyos. Yeah, Steve, look, fuck me. Look,
Hey, Steve.
he's there. Fuck you know. Now, the build to this match was just a little bit very quick. It happened on the Monday Night Raw beforehand, but they never showed the video package to this, which was a bit strange. But I do remember this when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Again, another good match. Probably went on a little bit too long.
Yeah.
This was supposed to be the start of pushing Ken Shamrock into the main event picture with huge plans. The week after this is where his unreliability starts to surface.
Damn.
Overall, another good match, but nothing to follow afterwards. Ministry interference was predictable. Yeah, obviously over the edge where the union is formed. So, yeah, I think Undertaker works well with the smaller guys. So it was good, but it also didn't look right.
Nah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that. I thought that as well.
Yeah. With the Undertaker being, the leader of the Ministry of Darkness and, the Lord of Darkness and the Darkness of Darkness, and you got the world's most dangerous man. It doesn't really add up that well. It's not it's one of those matches where it's hard to be. It's not a draw,
No. No, it's not.
What would you say on this DDC?
The only thing I really enjoyed was Undertaker's theme.
Okay.
It was a bit meh, this match. I've never been a huge Ken Shamrock mark.
See,
Oh,
I do.
fucking
I do
hell.
love Ken Shamrock.
Yeah, Ken's cool,
I love him.
but
In
It
It
ring,
was a great
fine,
match.
it was it again. Yeah, it something just didn't fit right with this match, and it must have just been the two individuals which you wouldn't expect to see together.
Mm.
Yeah, it's a match I didn't want to see as well.
Yeah. It's one. Do you know what? It's one of those matches where you would see Cody Rhodes versus Otis. It doesn't really.
Yeah,
make-
yeah, yeah, yeah. It doesn't work.
yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. But I thought the match itself was actually okay. Again, I'm gonna go. It's a very average score, which would be a 3-star European Championship.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I just thought that both men had a good match, like a wrestling match,
No.
with the story. The story to go with it was a bit, wasn't the best.
No. Well, okay. Yeah, I'm going hardcore.
Yeah.
I'm just not a fan of the Undertaker's style.
You don't like the Undertaker.
I don't like his I do like the Undertaker. I just don't like this gimmick.
Mm.
I like the American badass Undertaker, not
Oh,
the
yeah.
dead man. I don't like the dead man stuff. It's too much.
DDC.
I was really bored with this match, so I just went light heavyweight.
Whoa! Oh,
hell.
throw a spanner in the work, DDC.
I didn't enjoy it.
Ouch.
Didn't enjoy it.
What about you, Rainy Zane?
Light heavyweight.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
wow, that's it. Light heavyweight
What
championship.
heavyweight it is.
I just feel, in all fairness, I'm agreeing with Terry with the Undertaker's a legend, isn't he? Let's be honest, he's a legend.
He's a
but
legend, granted.
The gimmick for me, I've always been a fan. I think he's unbelievable. He's a legend, but I've never been a fan of that gimmick, like you said there. It's never really it's never really got me like buzzing. But when the American Badass turned up, that's when shit got real.
Yeah,
And that's
sure.
where I paid attention more to the Undertaker. You know,
Yeah.
who could
Yeah,
have
I
you
did as
coming out
well.
to Kid Rock and on that motorbike? Of course you're gonna pay attention. So
Yeah.
but the thing is, I was torn because Ken Shamrock, I think he's amazing, but this match just was like down to it's a bit meh. What was there was nothing to it. There was really nothing to, and to me it dragged on when it shouldn't have dragged on. So
It was too long. Way
it
too
was
long.
too long for what it was. So light heavyweight.
See, I always preferred Kane to Taker as well. So
Yeah.
I thought Kane's gimmick was better than fucking Taker.
Me too. Yeah, I agree.
So, the next match is for the World Wrestling Federation, WWE Championship. A no holds barred match with Shane McMahon as the special guest referee. Okay, so. Excuse me.
So,
By the way, The Undertaker won that match against Ken Shamrock. So, Stone Cold Steve Austin versus The Rock.
I haven't seen this before or ever again.
So, yeah, this is just my opinion. Throw your own opinions in. Tell me what you think.
sure.
What a match. Even though most of it was outside the ring, by God. This was great fun. The crowd were on fire. Some great spots outside the ring where Rock and Austin knock down the entrance set. Then they make their way to the announcer's table. A memorable spot where The Rock holds the camera and is recording his own commentary and recording the crowd, then turns the camera to Austin where he's flipping the camera off and then stuns The Rock holding the TV camera through the announcer's table. Very memorable spot. Yeah, some great TV, great story, great match, and loads more to come. I thought this was fantastic. Yeah, there we go. What about you, Rainy Zane? What would you say about this one?
Yeah. Obviously, I like the stuff outside the ring. So that worked for me.
Yeah.
I like the fact that we got to see different, things. And I swear he picked up a hard hat at one stage. Or was that in another match? I swear there was a hard hat used. And there was, obviously, you got the cables and he went into that the steel fence. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I obviously liked what you said there, holding the camera and he's flipping the bird and all that shit. That works. I like the fact that even Vince come down and kicked off on Shane. I thought that worked. Even the ending to this was pretty cheesy, but pretty good. But it wasn't the hype of what I got from the other matches. So I'm going to score this an Intercontinental. Just about right.
I scored it the same. I scored it an Intercontinental. Yeah.
Wasn't amazing, but it wasn't bad. So, yeah.
DDC? Here we go.
I think I've seen Stone Cold and The Rock too many times in my life.
I agree with that as well. Yeah.
So I gave it a European. It was just kind of good, but not.
Okay.
Did you watch their match from WrestleMania 15?
I think I've watched every match they've ever had because it's all over the fucking network and highlights and shit.
Right, yeah.
So.
Yeah, because I feel like these two matches are at par with each other from what they had at WrestleMania 15. It's a similar format, if you know what I mean.
It's like you always see the same things. They do the same things all the time with a few little extra things thrown in there to make it not seem the same.
Yeah.
So to me, I'm just like, yes, it's a Rock match.
Yeah.
Right. What about you, Tezzy Bear? What would you score this?
Oh God, fucking hell. Right. I'm not a fan of The Rock.
I never knew that.
I'm not a fan of Stone Cold either.
I
just.
Do you like it?
I do. You give me some decent
Taker, The Rock, Stone Cold.
Stone Cold I can make exceptions for because he got
Yeah.
his neck broke, but The Rock he's always been so fucking green.
You like Ken Shamrock?
Ken Shamrock was more talented than The Rock.
I can understand about The Rock actually. I like him, but there's do you know what? Is he comments might go wild after this, but is he just overrated?
Yeah, 100%. The Rock is just do you remember Alex Riley, yeah?
Oh god.
Mm-hmm.
A-Roy. If he had a lucky break, he would be like The Rock. They're on par, you know? They both got a great
This is
look
probably
and they're
why
green as
I
fuck.
don't.
Yeah, but
I'm not a massive
Alex
fan
Riley
of this.
does not have the charisma.
Is it LA Knight? This is why, because I just get the Rock vibes all over.
This is why I definitely don't like LA Knight because he's a shit version of The Rock.
He's just
The
a
Rock's
wish
shit.
version of the Rock. That's
Yeah,
what I say,
who's
a wish
shit.
version. Shit. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not a fan of either of these two.
Yeah, me neither.
And spent more time outside of the ring, and then Vince shows up, which I get. It's all part of the story. It bores me. This is why Triple H was the guy in this era. Triple H could put on some good matches. I'm gonna going off the story because I do know the story behind these two. I'll probably go with the European. I would give it a hardcore based on the match, but because of the story and everything, I bumped it up to a European.
So we've got 2 Intercontinentals and 2 Europeans, haven't we?
Well, who's gone for?
So we have tags.
So
What did you go for, Lou? You went for Euro.
I went for Intercontinental, yeah.
Oh fuck!
It goes to tag.
Even though it's probably contradictory because even though I've just said The Rock is overrated, but the reason I think at the same time is that these two deep down, they know how to put on a show. They know how to sell tickets. Their promos are pretty damn good in a way, but who steals it every time for me is always going to be Stone Cold. He steals it, and it goes to show, what a gimmick. I love the fact that he just grabs beer, smashes the beer. It's a cool thing to do, and let's be honest, I'm sure when we were all younger, did we all try and attempt that?
I did it last night.
Honestly, I used to look. Have you seen that video of that little kid as well who does it with the milk?
Oh yeah,
the score bus. It's over, baby.
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah.
What a waste of milk.
I think that was more of a Kurt Angle tribute. That one.
Yeah.
Milkomania.
I think it's contradictory because I'd say that The Rock's overrated deep down, but I think Stone Cold always sells it for me. He always has done. So.
They're great gimmicks. Rock and Stone Cold's gimmicks are they're 2 of the greatest of all time.
I love Hollywood Rock.
Yeah, I like Hollywood Rock too. So I can't take that away from him. I'm just going off for like their in-ring ability. I just find
Yeah,
The Rock
that's
just-
what I'd probably go off with The Rock, the in-ring there. Yeah.
I mean, Rock does one submission hold really, and that's a sharpshooter, and even that he makes look shit. So
Well, we know a few other people make fucking fucking submissions look shit as well.
Yeah.
They're
So
fucking champion now.
which one?
Fucking Cena.
Oh, fucking Cena.
yeah,
Yeah.
fucking Cena. But yeah, for me, like this match was great fun. It just gave me that. I've got that 1999 vibe because it's Steve Austin and The Rock, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then you don't really get this match again until we were supposed to get the Triple Threat Survivor Series of that year, which didn't happen.
Oh, I wish you did.
Yeah, Rock, Triple H, and Steve Austin. That would have been exceptionally
That
good.
would have been the ultimate triple threat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we end up with the Big Show.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
It's an interesting year where we got loads more to come. There's lots of these, we're going to all these different directions, looking at the main event picture because the next month we've got Taker in Austin, then the following month we got Rock and Taker, and then The Rock becomes a babyface again. Everything's changing so fast and so quickly. It's hard to keep up with it, to be fair.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of 99.
Yeah, see, I think 99 is quite good.
I find it messy. Really messy.
It is messy.
That's why I don't like it. My head can't cope with it. It's like you're having amazing sex with a beautiful woman and all of a sudden a fucking overweight auntie comes into the room and starts fucking you. I get confused.
I would as well.
I mean, I wouldn't mind if that ever happened to me. I'm not going to lie.
What,
I'm a
the
big boy.
auntie?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it.
Or
Or
good
uncle.
with the bad.
Or the uncle. Take him as well.
What about the nephew?
Long as
No, well,
Oh,
then you end up in Josh territory.
that's when I invite Josh round.
That makes sense.
Wait, what?
That does. That makes sense.
You get that?
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
Condoning Josh's behaviour?
All I can say is I'm looking forward to when we get to the year 2000 because that is the greatest year of wrestling. I love
SummerSlam.
2000.
SummerSlam 2000 is very, very good.
Yeah, apart from WrestleMania 2000, that sucks. Not the N64 game, that was awesome, but the actual pay-per-view sucked.
Yeah. Not 2000 is going to be good.
Can't wait.
That's the thing. I like the year 1999, fully loaded 99. That's very, very good. Yeah, there's if SummerSlam's okay, Unforgiven, No Mercy, No Mercy's okay. Survivor Series is okay. Armageddon, Armageddon's a weird one.
This kayfabe's being broken again.
Yeah, there's some interesting stuff to. I'm looking forward to getting through the year, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I love 98. I think 98 was very good.
98 was excellent.
And I
yeah.
felt like in 99 they were just bringing these new people in and then just trying to switch people around, see what clicked, what worked, turn this one heel to face to heel. And I feel like 99 was them just prepping for 2000. That's how I've always felt about it.
Yeah.
I 100% agree. 100%.
But it worked. I mean,
Yeah.
fuck me, yeah. And again, this reminds me a lot like 93 going into 94. And again, this reminds me of 97 going into 98. And 99 going into 2000. Them years prior are always a bit weaker because they're getting ready for the following year. Just getting on it.
It is. Yeah, it's good.
But there is some cool stuff out of 99,
Yeah.
like we said. Chris Jericho, I mean, that's cool. Seeing Big Boss Man main event at pay-per-view is fucking awesome. Well deserved. The Hollies, Crash Holly and that was good. I enjoy Crash Holly's 24/7 run as a hardcore champion plan. I hate hardcore champion matches, but it was again, I found it funny. I didn't enjoy it as a match, but it made me laugh.
Yeah.
And that was good. It was like comedy skits.
Yeah.
It was good.
I definitely feel what you just said with 1999 being the year to get ready for the year 2000.
Yeah.
That's definitely it because look what they did with Billy Gunn in 99. They turned him into they had a singles match at WrestleMania. Well, no, what was it? Triple threat for the hardcore title. So he's in a singles run. Then they
Yeah.
chuck him back in the tag team picture.
Yeah.
And then they twist that round because DX is kind of falling apart. It's kind of there. It's kind of not. It's in a
Yeah.
grey area. A couple big grey cloud above his head. And then obviously Billy Gunn, they turn him heel, wins the King of the Ring. They try and push him into the main event picture, with a feud against The Rock, and
Oh dear.
that didn't work. It's they're trial and erroring what am I trying to say? It's trial and error throughout
Okay.
the whole year.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
They got to see what works. And obviously, Billy Gunn couldn't step up. Simple as that. Like, as good as he is, he's got a great look, but he has no charisma.
What's that noise?
Is that a train going past your house there, Rainy Zane?
Yeah.
Oh, it is a train.
You want to tell that motherfucking choo-choo just fucking not come through the...
Mad that you
the
come
Who
through
train?
for that.
Hey?
The Ho train's mad that it comes through as well.
Yeah.
Do that.
Yeah, it's a Ho train. I like that.
It's fantastic.
Ready for Terry.
Yeah, I'll take him. Fucking hose.
It's only a matter of time.
Yeah, literally.
Fantastic. Yeah, so, I mean, for me, right, this show, I thought this was a very, very good show. For 99, I've preferred it over WrestleMania, because WrestleMania was a clusterfuck.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed Backlash. Yeah, it brings me back. It brings back a lot of good memories. Just an overall very good show. For you, probably not the best experience, Terry.
I didn't really like this show.
No.
No. I'm just trying to think of a highlight of this show, to be honest.
You're struggling.
Yeah.
What about you, DDC? Overall, Backlash
I
99.
enjoyed the show. It was a bit. It kind of started amazing, kind of somewhere in the middle, and then got really good again, and
Yeah.
then kind of just tailed off
Yeah.
a bit.
I think the other thing I really enjoyed was in the main event was the fact that The Rock had the Smoke and Skull Championship. They were using the championship belts in the story, and at the end, Steve Austin gets the Big Eagle, and his Smoke and Skull Championship. But after this night, we don't see the Big Eagle until when is it?
Until Rainy Zane rates a match.
No, it's
Yeah.
oh, yeah. No, it's not until after Over the Edge. To be fair, we see the return of the Big Eagle. They just used the Smoke and Skull for a month or so.
Do you know what? As a kid, I was really happy about this.
What, with the Smoke and Skull?
I love the Smoke and Skull.
It's a great belt.
Yeah. It's a belt I would like to own, for sure. I owned the foam one. You know, when
Yeah, I've got that. Yeah,
to get a real Smoke and Skull and a real proper leather strap would be badass. I love skulls. I just think they're cool. That's why I like going
There's
to
one
graveyards,
inside your head.
digging up graveyards.
Brendan wants to show
It
some
wouldn't
meat.
be a show without showing the meat.
Is that a picture of yourself there, Brendan? Because last time,
That's the person he cut up and.
Brendan looks a bit different.
yeah, he's changed his profile picture.
Should we have a look on it a minute? Sorry, guys, we need to just check something. It's rather important stuff. Wait,
It's probably a celebrity.
Brendan. What's his surname? Dill.
Yeah.
Oh right, I don't know actually.
Uh,
Nah, I don't know. There's more than one on here.
that was
Yeah. Bloody hell, Brendan.
That's Mike.
No, that's not me. That's
Mike.
Mike.
Oh, okay. Whoever that is.
I don't know who Mike is.
Anyway, that's a lovely tattoo you got there on your arm there, Luke.
A blue racist snake? What?
Are you going to get tattooed white on that?
Yeah, eventually. Take
Yeah.
a while though. Still got all up here to be done yet. So
What's that you got tattooed up there then I just saw?
it's just that was my first ever one. That was my cross. I used to go to church, so
What
Did you really?
did.
did you...
And what stopped that experience?
Yeah, what stopped that? If you don't mind me asking.
Was it a naughty
Satan.
vicar?
Satan.
Satan.
Yeah, you can wear your Alistair Black t-shirts to the church. They'd love that.
Oh, well, they'd love it, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Are you? Do you? So what? Why don't you go to church? What is it? Why
Is this?
No, I don't really go to church. I just take this.
Oh,
No, no, I had the cross because my I don't know what it was when I was little. I was obsessed about them. Don't know what it was. Just a thing. But my nan, bless her, she used to have those little, your necklace with the cross on.
Yeah.
And I don't think she was even religious or anything, but she just used to have them. And then when she passed away, I said, in memory, I would one day probably have a cross.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, I ended up having one, but it's not the best, and the line works pretty bad. So, and it was my first ever one when I turned 17. Had it done, and then, but now I'm gonna have it blacked out. But I probably will get another one dedicated to me now and have a cross somewhere else. But got to find room because I'm running out of room.
I would like a cross tattoo as well for our Lord Savior who died on the cross. Actually, funny enough.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah.
Yeah, I would.
What's his name?
Not enough. It was his hands.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, our Father.
Oh, our Lord and Savior.
Fair, though.
Hallelujah.
Honestly, I wouldn't even mind going to church though, deep down. That's on a serious note.
Yeah,
I would just like to see what it's all about.
I've been to church because there's a part of me that is very religious, but I'm just one of those people that I just keep it to myself, you know? I don't try and exploit it on anybody.
Yeah.
I believe in what I
Yeah.
want to believe in, and that's that, you know?
Yeah.
Here we
I
go.
wouldn't
He's
mind
here.
going and just giving it a go and see what it's all about.
I wouldn't bother, Luke. It's a load of bollocks. If I'm being honest with you, mate.
I'm a believer. To be fair, I think I am deep down a believer, though. If we go deep into it, when I really think I am.
Thank you, Brendan. You keep it going.
Hold on.
Cool, yep, go on.
Right. Let's real quickly. When it comes to religion and having faith, that is amazing, right?
How the fuck is this happening?
But when you go to church, you're just preaching and shit with money grabbing fucks. At the end of the day, if you got that faith and you got that belief and you got that religion, then be a good person, do good, and do your own prayers at home. You know, when you're having a nice boiled egg on soldiers. You know, you go to church and sit with a bunch of weirdos. Fucking man, they're money grabbing fucks. The churches, they're just making money off the
Honestly, I was having this conversation with my wife, and I said, "You know what? If I was not a dog trainer, I'd become a vicar."
Right.
Wow.
Well, listen, you don't want to do that. I'll tell you a story.
You don't want to be doing that.
So
And I don't want to be doing that, but I'd just.
you don't want to become a vicar because things will happen. Here's a story, right? Hear me out.
true.
Right,
This
this is
is
a
Is this
fucking...
actually going to be a true story now?
Yeah.
This
no,
is
this
a
is
true story. Fucking true story.
Yeah,
So
hold on.
I had an old friend who I grew up with called Toby, right? And Toby, his dad was a vicar. And then Toby decided to follow his dad in his footsteps, and he became a vicar / priest, similar thing. And he then married a vicar. And anyway, he moved up north. He's a little bit further he's more like Yorkshire direction now. But there's a problem, right? So, oh god, there's loads of people watching this. This is fantastic. So, guys, yeah, you've joined just at the right time. So, my friend Toby, he has
Not
he was very rock and roll. He had a long beard, proper Iron Maiden fan. Metallica's like, yeah, he's a fucking man. He is a man. He's a man. He's a man.
Yeah.
However, I'm going to fucking swerve this and turn this upside down and stick it up my ass. You ain't going to believe this. So, over time, he probably got himself into the wrong crowd.
Oh.
You know, as you're a priest / vicar, right? It gets worse.
Okay.
He then decided to come out as trans and change his name to Natalie.
Natalie.
Yeah. I thought, well, fuck me. That poor little... By the way, he's married, got a child. That
fuck.
poor child, he's... Well, fuck me. This is what happens when you turn into a vicar or priest. And it gets even better than that.
Right.
Right. So, he... she, or whatever you want to fucking call him. You know, he wants to identify as Natalie, a man. And then, in the last week or so, they put on social media that they are expecting their second child. What the fuck is that about? So if you want to be a woman, what do you start like? Oh, let's just get my wife pregnant, just act like a man in the bedroom one more time, and then now my name's Natalie. Do you see what I mean? Something just doesn't make sense there. You remember Toby, of course, don't you? DDC.
I do.
Yeah. So, does that make sense? Or do I feel sorry for, not only have they got a little boy now who's 5 or 6 years old, the child that they are bringing into this world is going to have one very fucked up parent, the other one that's having to deal with a fucked up parent. Why is this? And help me out here. I don't know what to say, but my point is don't become a vicar because shit like that could happen to you and you'll be waving the wrong fucking coloured flag above your head.
I mean, Natalie's a nice name.
Oh, it's a lovely name.
I would have gone for something a bit more erotic, like Matilda or something like that.
Matilda?
Yeah, because of
Erotic?
the film, Darren.
I was thinking of
What's erotic about that film?
I was thinking Josephine.
Did you not see her stepmom? No,
I saw the teacher.
no, that's what I'm on about. The teacher, not stepmom.
yeah.
Stepmom was a fucking
Not
hag.
Mrs. Trunchbull, the other one.
Yeah,
Miss Honey,
Yeah.
Miss Honey.
Jennifer Honey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking.
So I would have called myself Matilda.
yeah.
Do you know what? I really like the name Sharon. That's a nice name.
Sharon's a
Fuck
beautiful
off.
name.
What?
What's wrong with the name Sharon?
What's your issue with Sharon, Darren?
I don't know.
What's your mum's name, Darren?
Not Sharon.
Oh. What's your mum's name, Luke?
Oh, yeah. Well.
Pardon?
Anne.
Ant.
Anne.
Anne.
A-N-N. That's a
A-N-N. Or
Oh,
Annie.
sorry. Oh, I see.
that's a nice name. See,
Annie. Anakin. Annie.
That's a nice name.
that's a nice name.
Anakin.
Yeah, Anakin. You know, I was going to call my son
Anakin,
Anakin.
Darth
Annie.
Vader is your
Annie.
mother.
Sharon Osbourne.
No, Annie. Luke. No.
But like even Sandra or Sharon, you know, but he called himself Natalie. But now he's got him. What? It's do you see where I'm coming from, Luke? Don't become a
Yeah.
priest.
I'm meeting Darth Vader next weekend. Actually,
Oh, what, Hayden Christensen.
I'm meeting Hayden Christensen next weekend.
Yeah, it's fantastic. A very handsome
Liverpool.
human being. Oh, you're going to the Liverpool Comic Con?
Yes, I am.
That was like 120 quid, wasn't it? Just to say hello to him.
Maybe a bit more because what's it's there as well.
Natalie Portman.
No, plays Ashoka. What her name? Ahsoka. What's her name?
Who?
Dawson. Ricaria. I can't pronounce, but something Dawson. She plays Ashoka.
Oh right.
It's good.
Oh yes, I know. Yes. She's-
Something Dawson. Yeah.
if you're a Star
real
Wars
name.
nerd, you know her.
Who?
It's a Star Wars character.
Star Wars?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't got fucking time for that.
Star Wars is fantastic.
No, it fucking isn't.
My favourite film in the world. Star Wars are trilogies, all that.
Very good.
Well, now you can't knock me for watching Tots TV.
No one's going to knock you for that.
So anyway, let's get back to wrestling before we end the show.
Oh, yeah.
We got some fantastic shows coming up in the next week or so. So on Tuesday, myself, the Teddy Bear, and Rainy Zane, we will be reviewing Monday Night Raw. TDS is Raw.
Yeah,
Tune
fuck
in
yeah.
at 8 p.m. UK time and 3 p.m. Eastern time for you guys across the pond. And on Wednesday, myself and the Teddy Bear will be back again for our WWE In Your House Watch Along. In Your House 13.
Yeah.
The final four.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
That's going to be
Yeah, there are
fantastic.
2 good episodes coming up.
And then next Sunday, this time next week, we will be continuing our 1999 timeline where we will be reviewing No Mercy from the UK.
Oh, yeah. Is that on Netflix?
Mercy.
It is on Netflix.
Oh, fuck.
I should be
Okay.
watching that in the week.
This is fantastic. It's one of those throwaway type of shows. It doesn't really have... It's okay. It's okay.
You're really hyping it up there, Sam.
It's one of those... It just... They don't stick
Fucking
to the
fantastic,
storyline,
and
do
you've
they?
got to Tune
But
in
it's
to
a-
find out.
But it's a UK crowd, so you know it's going to be good.
It is pretty good. We'll be in your house if you want to, Brendan. If that suits you, buddy.
Yeah.
Terry loves going to people's houses.
Oh, yeah. And I also love doing watch along in your houses. And we haven't got that many left to do now. So I'm going to be a bit gutted when we finish them up. So we're going to have to figure someone else out from there. but-
The idea is I'm going to try and plan this so we'll see. I think we're probably going to be done in about June, July, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's going to be good. So yeah, Tuesday TDS is Raw, Wednesday In Your House 13 Final 4 live watch along with myself and the Teddy Bear. And next Sunday WWE No Mercy from the UK in 1999. I think it was in Manchester, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, it was, yeah.
So this is actually a funny note as well. This is the first ever No Mercy WWE show.
Mm-hmm.
First time we ever done No Mercy was in the UK. And it's quite weird because when you watch the Raws after this No Mercy, they repeat a lot that happened on the UK No Mercy because it was never shown in America. The only way you could watch No Mercy UK in America was to buy it many years later on DVD.
VHS, yeah.
Yeah. Fucking hell. That's how old we are. Bad.
VHSs.
Yeah.
Bring them back.
Yeah, I do miss a good VHS.
We too.
Plus, they had
yeah.
an added use to make a fucking maze for my hamster.
I miss the DVD as well. Yeah. I know what you
I
mean.
don't know. I don't because DVD is just like it's like a Blu-ray, isn't it? Really, when you think about it, it's just a tiny little bit of quality better.
Do you know what I liked
VHS.
about the thing I liked about DVDs, Luke, is especially certain wrestling DVDs, like the WrestleMania ones, you get the sleeve and they open up. If you
Oh
got a
yeah,
sleeve
yeah,
disc.
yeah, yeah.
The artwork and all that was just something
Oh
about it.
yeah, I get that, mate.
It
Yeah,
was
yeah.
cool, and to have it in your hands, the DVD that is not penis.
The same
was-
though with the VHS, though, isn't it? That feel good. Honestly, when I when I see VHSs now, I'm not. I remember when Laura's granddad passed away, bless him, a few months ago, and we were cleaning out the house, and we found like VHSs in there, and I was like, bloody hell! And remember when you used to record your VHSs onto your blank tapes? We found like thousands of them in this cupboard, and I thought, bloody hell, it just takes you back, doesn't it?
Do you know what? That's where the Haktui come from. Was VHSs. Yeah, because if you had a VHS tape and it had a hole in it, you get a piece of paper, put it in your mouth, make a little ball and go puh in the video, push it in, and then you can record then.
Sorry, I just
Tell you what, I got
a second there. I came back.
Sam done a little story. I got a little story
very
about
dodgy
VHS.
things.
I got a really good story about VHSs.
Go on.
So I had a mate of mine called Jamie, and he changed my life with this. This was bloody fantastic. So I remember I used to go around to his house and we used to play games, and he used to have like a video recorder like connected. And he used to put I don't know how he did it, but he used to then record from another video onto another video. Weird. But he used to go on, honestly, at night time and wait until his parents were going to sleep. And he used to like record porn on his VHSs. And I was thinking, yeah, record me. And I'll never forget, I ran out of VHSs to record on. Obviously, I didn't want to go to the shop and tell my mum, I'm buying a bloody recorder. And I remember he told me this little trick. So I don't know if you ever know this, but do you ever, if you actually had a VHS but was already pre-recorded from, like, you brought it from the shop?
Yeah.
On the actual VHS, when you've got a recorder, you have a little black square on the video, on the video itself, and it has a black square in it. If you take the black square out, that means you can't record on it. So what you did is get sellotape the black square, and then you're allowed to record. So that's what we mates are. I was like, brilliant. So I thought they would never find out if I used bed knobs and broomsticks ever, because I just recorded over that. Who's going to watch bed knobs and broomsticks? I'll hide it. Recorded it. My mate put porn on it, and I remember my mum was like, "Should we watch a throwback movie?" Like, yeah, cool. And we're all sitting in, and I didn't expect it. We had popcorn, the family get together, and then honest to God, they were going through the list, and I was like, "Bed Nuts and Broomsticks in that list, and actually, it's still in its box, and it's still in the VHS I've recorded on." So I removed the tape, obviously, and I don't know why I just put it back in the cupboard. And as you can guess, what happened? Mum picked Bed Nuts and Broomsticks to get a throwback. Instead, there wasn't a throwback. There was some bareback going on, and fucking hell. And it was not just soft; it was like proper hard.
Did you not accidentally spill your drink on the VHS player at this point?
No, I literally just thought, I've got to go with this now. Pretend it wasn't me. It was my brother. He's the oldest. And literally, the first thing you just see this dip going for, boom, boom, boom. And I was there like, and I was like, Dan, my brother Dan, I was like, Dan, why'd you record over my Bed Knobs and Broomsticks film? And they all looked at my brother, and I was like, got ya. And my brother come upstairs like red as anything. I was like, yeah, that was mine. And he was like, and then he was then to me, then he turned down to me and goes, seriously, where'd you get that from then? Because I could do some. Show me where'd you get that from. Let's just record over all the Disney films. So
yeah. So
hope my family is not watching this now. I'm so sorry, guys.
They are. Your mother's commenting right now.
Hi, Rainey's mum.
This has reminded me of something very similar. So I went through a real fucked up time. So our local co-op, you could
Welsh.
You could he is Welsh actually.
I'm fucking. I what?
Are you? Harry's Welsh, right?
I have a bit of Irish, but not Welsh.
Oh, fucking hell, Brandon. Right, what were you saying?
Oh, fucking hell. So the local cult where we used to live, you used to be able to rent VHS tapes. So I rented the video, and what I did was a certain spot of this film I would record over it with some hardcore porn on a specific spot, right? Put it back and gave it back to the shop.
Hey, Rocco.
The film I recorded over was the Toy Story.
Oh no.
Yeah, and then I did Bugs Life, and then I did Spice World. So yeah, for any children. I mean, I was only like 9 myself, so we had unlimited television X. Like, don't ask me why. I think the oldest brother had a credit card and paid for a year's worth. So anyone that watched Toy Story back then, he would get some porn on it from the rented shop, and a lot of people, because a lot of people were not impressed.
I can imagine that. Bloody hell.
Yeah, because this family we knew, they on a Sunday when they're having a roast dinner, them and their grandkids were sat down watching Toy Story, and then something else popped up halfway through the film. Put it like this: they saw a few Buzz Lightyears going up.
There's a snake in my
There's a snake in my boot.
I did
to infinity and beyond.
There's a snake in my pants. Oh dear, Rocco, what have you said here, Rocco? We've got to wrap this show up in a minute, really, guys. What's up, guys?
That's true.
From Backlash, the WWE title only defended in a 6-man tag at the Backlash pay-per-view.
Yeah.
And you also say, I always recorded WWF Raw over all my parents' movies they bought.
Standard.
Yeah, I used to do that a lot.
My mum was really good at buying the VHS tapes where you could record up to 6 hours worth of stuff.
Yeah, I
You
remember
had 3
that.
hours
Yeah,
and
yeah,
6 hours
You put it on long play.
on long play, but you'd buy the long play tapes, and then you can have up to 12 hours.
Yeah, I remember all this.
Yeah.
So-
This was great stuff.
Because it used to be on so late, I used to put the VHS in at 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Hit
I used to do
record.
that.
So it would record it on long play.
Yeah.
So you'd have to stay up all night to hit the
And then
record.
by accident, your dad would change the channel and put a
Yeah, the
television
porn.
on.
I know.
And you're like,
Found
Dad,
it
why
where
have I caught
my
that?
I had some fucking sex fucking pest in my family. Fuck's sake. So bad.
Good times
That-
back in the day. Technically,
Well,
we have talked about it when we talk about wrestle. We talked about wrestling. I know we've gone on about Backlash and we've gone to 1999, and then we've gone on to VHSs. But
Yeah.
it makes sense to go back to talking about this because it is not all nostalgia and it talking about all the
I'm just
stuff
gonna
that
grab
happened back as
something.
a
Hang
kid.
Oh, I love it, mate. The 90s, especially with wrestling alone, like it was special times.
Well, let's hope. I'm 40 in 3 years' time. I'm having a big ass party, and we're
I'm
doing
40 in 3 years' time, Luke.
40 in 3 years' time.
Same as me.
And
I'm
then
probably not going to make it to 40. So
What is this?
So
my
what
wife
we're
might
doing is
fucking chop me
we're
up.
gonna have a 90s.
Yeah, she ain't still
theme
giving you
party.
shit, is she?
Well, we'll see.
A 90s
Oh, right.
theme party.
Yeah.
There's an
So,
Italian in
I'm
your
gonna do
basement.
some- I'm gonna wash it. Dress up as wrestlers and stuff.
Oh, okay.
That'd be pretty sick.
Can I come?
You guys have to come down for that. Definitely, that'd be sick.
Yeah, I can. I would love to do that. I'll also be 40 by that point as well, the same year as you. And I like the 90s, and there might be some woman there for me.
You never know. You never
Yeah.
know.
You got any cousins?
Hey, you might be.
that single?
You're probably tied up by then, mate.
Well, I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope
Literally.
so.
VHS of what we've just reviewed, WWE Backlash from 1999. There we go. There you go, boyo.
Well,
Do you have a VHS player still?
I do. It's in the house.
Well,
Yeah.
I bought it off Amazon the other day. It was $59.99.
fuck
What?
me now.
I'm surprised. They still make them. They still make VHS players.
well, that's fucking depressing. It's all just white. What's happened here?
It was left in the sun, I believe.
Oh.
I used to love when you used to buy Nickelodeon VHSs and the actual videotape was orange.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That was quality.
I
Good
swear I had a
burger.
blue one and a red one before as well.
Yeah, I used to
They
get
were
red
for,
ones.
So the old
It's got all the
WWE.
Maybe
power-
Thomas
used to have
the
all the
fucking
Power
tank
Rangers.
engine or something.
I used to have all the Power Rangers VHSs. I was
Which one?
obsessed.
All the old WWF tapes used to have like a blue.
I had one Power Rangers VHS.
Oh, I had loads.
And,
Oh,
and
what?
it
That
was,
old.
it was
Yeah.
the dinosaur series.
I might have one or
so
two.
that's
I
what
can't
I knew
remember.
for a long time with Power
I was
Rangers.
obsessed about Power. I have a thing for Power Rangers still, man. I love it.
Yeah, I've never really been a big fan of Power
I'm
Rangers.
still anything
you
retro
bitch.
to do with Power Rangers, I collect.
I have the green Power Ranger on my arm, mate.
Yeah, I've got loads of Power Rangers t-shirts. Literally, I've collected all the toys. I've got all the toys still in my loft. I could never get rid of them.
Yeah, my mum got rid of my original lot, bitch. So I had to fucking buy new ones.
Yeah, why did our parents throw away all the cool toys that are worth loads of fucking money now?
Yeah.
There's your Hasbro WWF figures.
Yeah.
I had every single one of them, the ring, the lot. And when I look, when you go to, because I go to like toy markets at the events and stuff, and you go in there and you can't believe how expensive they are. And I think, bloody hell, if I kept half of my stuff.
Yeah, they'd be a bit beat up, so they wouldn't be worth as much as some people's. But
Yeah, I get it.
Crazy.
Anyway, guys, it is time for us bunch of bloody boyos to wrap this mother trucker up. We've had an absolute blast. We've had fun, and it's been a great experience having all four of us bunch of bloody boyos.
Oi.
I wouldn't say under the same roof, but we are all here with you guys. So we want to thank you all very much for tuning in and sticking around for the last 2 hours whilst we've been talking about wrestling and trans and priests and other dick jokes as per fucking usual. We've had a fucking blast. So we will oh yeah, what am I doing? We'll see you on Tuesday, Wednesday, and next Sunday. And it's going to be
8 o'clock Tuesday, yeah?
8 o'clock Tuesday. We have a 1 hour show reviewing Monday Night Raw, TDS's Raw. It's going to be fantastic.
see if you can.
And let's get our best buddies up. I want my friend to come up and ask me some questions.
This will be good. Right, guys, we're signing off. Thank you all very much.
Bye, guys.
We're heading out of here. I realised we need to change our theme song.
Sorry.
We need to sort this theme song out. There's 4 boyos, not 3 boyos. Right.
Yeah, put that version 1 on.
Version 1?
Yeah, I miss it.
All right, for old time's sake.
Old time's sake. Throwback.
Yeah.
See, got hit with bam, yeah.
What's with the nipple thing?
Everyone loves a nipple.
You're in the meat. He wanted meat, didn't he?
Oh yeah, it's Brendan.
This song is fantastic. It gets me aroused.
Yeah.
It gives me vintage vibes of the TDS wrestling show.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll leave it on that note with this theme song going. Right, we're signing off, guys. Thank you very much. We'll see you on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Sunday.
Goodbye.
Bye, guys.